Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of The Lodge.
The Lodgecast.
The Lodgecast, yeah, that's what we call it in
the one video we've done.
It was three.
Oh yeah, it's for us it was one sit down, so it was
So
one.
is this episode 2 or episode 4?
This is episode 4.
This is like Star Warsing us now.
Yeah, this is
this is episode 0.5.
Is this the animated version?
Yeah.
Is this the extended lore?
This is where we find out about Connor's origin story.
And everyone will be thoroughly disappointed. No, because that was a Star Wars joke.
Who is he?
Who cares? We should probably go around and say who we all are, but not say last names so you don't add us on Facebook, you fucking freaks of nature. Right, so... from
Grumpy
you,
Connor.
Darren. Will.
James.
Josh. And Connor. We should preference that I'm tall Connor. We should preference this by saying that James has to go to work in a minute, so if you hear rustling, it's Josh being angry.
Or the massive
also-
gorilla in the camera that's completely over
Josh
Russell.
Russell when he's angry.
Yeah, I'm actually part paper bag.
He's sitting like...
Have you never seen him when he gets legit?
It's a pansy.
For those of you who can't see what it's
Not that again.
he rubbed my shirt and it was weird.
Alright, so...
Have you seen him get angry though? He genuinely does just... He like...
No, I've not
He
really...
shakes.
I've only seen Josh like irate. I've never seen you irate.
Yeah, I've never
I
seen
try
him.
not to get angry because I break shit. Well, if I get proper angry, I break stuff.
Like
I'll punch a wall. And
Will you
the
break
walls
them?
and
You just
my-
walk fast
Will-
and then everything crumbles.
Will the wall fall down when you punch it?
I'll put a hole through.
You put
Probably
a hole through
a
the brick
dent.
wall.
The brick
I've-
wall.
Right.
I don't believe
No,
it.
he'll take out a house.
Not a hole,
yeah.
put a dent.
How
I'll put a
can
dent
we
in
make
the
you
wall.
angry to prove
I'm not
this?
telling you.
Could you do it not angry? Is it like the
We
whole...
get
No,
Connor to
it's not
shoot him in the face.
You have to be
with a
angry.
Nerf dart.
You almost died that night.
No, we just pour water on his feet.
Oh yeah, we just get his socks wet.
If you're trying to make me angry, it won't
I
work.
swear to God, if you touch that with your foot one more time, I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Wow. Alright.
Well, it called you bluff.
Alright.
I get...
There's only one way to...
For those of you who...
Fuck off! Right. So I
We
get...
should actually get on with this.
I get
podcast.
legitimately... This is the podcast.
Oh, right.
I get legitimately angry
This
very
is
quickly.
the podcast!
I really want to see Josh punch through a wall now.
I didn't say
Yeah.
through a wall, like probably
After
not
this, we
brick,
should-
but
We should make a
like a plaster wall or
of
like the
Josh
wall in
just
between
smashing through
What?
a piece of wall.
No,
or
I
something.
don't know. We should just watch him do it.
the wall
Oh,
in
shit.
between mine and Connor's room. I could probably punch.
You
through,
could
so
pu-
I can hear you
Nah.
unplugging stuff.
Yeah, that is a really
Yeah.
good wall, actually.
I could probably punch through that.
Yeah, I can also hear you during the night, like fucking shuffling against the wall.
You can hear him fucking in the night.
What, Josh? No. No.
I can't hear you either.
Yeah, I don't.
right.
I just cry.
Yeah, apparently I sleep aggressively.
You do. You punch the wall, and it's really annoying.
Sorry.
So today, everyone learned. And
So that's it. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. thanks for watching this audio-only podcast. Right, so
It's audio only podcast.
yeah,
Yeah.
you can have a video podcast.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Of course you can.
I don't watch or listen to podcasts.
You sit down and do what we're doing
It's
right
this,
now,
but a web
except there's a camera
Oh, right, okay.
precisely here.
precisely.
Yeah.
Like
For
that.
those of you at home that can't see
No,
the
shut up!
No, not again.
If you keep making those jokes, we'll throw you off the podcast.
Yeah. Connor, because I'm going to make you edit this, put a picture of what I just did there.
of a camera
Yeah.
with
Alright.
you.
With
Go,
my
I'll
hand.
take a pic. Hold on.
Damn it! I hope the mic picked that up.
I still want to make it for those of you.
A bedroll went on the
Mate,
table.
I've got my phone.
You're just going to take a picture of... This is great for the podcast, by
Yeah.
the way.
What do you mean?
Waiting for you to boot up your
Yeah.
phone so you can take a picture of my
Oh,
hand.
Anyway,
slowly up.
Anyway, Starbound came out a little while ago,
Like
and
ants.
they're taking a photo of Josh and Connor.
Yeah, come
Oh,
on.
fuck off.
Don't fucking...
Make your sexiest face.
Have you got
Give
one?
me.
Wow. No, you need that now. That
Wait,
needs to be. in
Someone
the
get a paper
podcast.
bag.
Connor actually looks like he's hailing the Fuhrer.
Let's not use that.
I'm not letting you
For
near my
risk
Jewish
that the
relatives.
Fuhrer finds out that I'm here. That was an off joke.
So, Connor, you were about to make.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
sorry, you're about
Starbound
to-
came out like a couple of hours ago here for us.
A couple of minutes ago.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
about half an hour.
What the
ago,
fuck does it matter? They're not going to watch this at that time anyway.
course
Right. So, so yeah. Anyway, Starbound came out a minute ago. Will, you played a little bit a minute ago, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I played a little bit a minute ago. So what did you? Well, you were going to say something a minute ago.
Well,
A minute ago, he said something about playing it a minute ago.
Yeah.
The game came out a minute ago.
A minute ago?
Exactly.
Interacting with Connor is the most painful experience you'll
an
ever
uphill
have.
It is an uphill struggle.
Yeah.
You have to sort of like wade through the words he's saying. And
It's like he
there's
knows,
like a little nugget of meaning in there
he
somewhere.
knows words, he just doesn't know how to put them together.
Yeah.
Talking to Connor is like playing Starbound. Segway!
So what did you
If we
think?
hadn't already
What he
segued.
was asking is, what do you think of Starbound?
Yeah.
It's Space Terraria, isn't it?
Is it literally just
It's
space?
literally Space
Yeah.
Terraria,
But you have your own spaceship, which is really cool.
Have you? Hang on, I'll ask you because I don't believe anything you say. The interface. Have you seen the interface on it yet?
No,
Yes.
no.
Is it better
The
than
interface is infinitely better than
Is the crafting...
Oh,
Yes.
what?
You can
Why?
craft in your menu.
Why?
what? Because the Terraria interface sucks.
No, but why is it? You've used the Starbound one, I presume.
bit of, like a little bit, yeah.
Yeah,
I haven't
so why
done
is
the
that so
crafting or
much?
anything. Well, because it can't be worse than Terraria's one.
Oh,
So
right,
far,
okay.
like the
That's not
inventory management and stuff.
So
is
I've
infinitely
made
better.
a crafting bench and stuff, and it's very. It looks like a more polished version of Terraria, but it's very, very similar to Terraria.
Right. So is the interface very similar?
Yes.
Because I hate that scrolling.
It still has.
Oh yeah,
instead
yeah.
of-
But the problem with the crafting in Terraria was there was one little wheel of things, and you had to endlessly scroll
Yeah.
to find what
Yeah,
you
that's
wanted.
the only issue I
Right.
have.
This
with
has like a search function.
That's like
I
a
saw
book,
that.
Yeah,
basically,
yeah.
that you
It
open up
has.
and stuff.
Well, when you go on the crafting bench, it has that sort of like cycle thing, but it also
Right.
has a search bar.
I mean, that's a quick fix, but I wish there was a better way.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
you're crafting like there's lots of items.
Yeah,
that you can
I'm
craft.
not sure what the fix would be, but I wish that someone much smarter with me would have come up with a
Yeah.
better idea.
Yeah, no, it
That's
is.
how I
It
feel about
is.
most things.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like,
It's a lot similar to Terraria, but it feels
In space.
It,
Yeah.
Right. Okay. We can keep saying Space Terraria, and it will still be that. But the point is, what I'm saying is like,
It's like a 2D
there's
space.
About a
movie.
minute ago. You're doing it again,
James,
Grumpy.
I'm
You're doing
cutting
it
you.
again.
Let him finish his point.
yeah,
It's hard to get points out of Connor.
Stop! I can't. Right. Anyway, so the actual
Stupid.
because you start with a sword and stuff like that, and the RPG elements of it are a lot better than in Terraria. Because like when you're trying to fight stuff, it's like you're trying to angle you on the platform.
I
and
really
stuff
don't
like
mind that, to be honest, because if you have a spinning weapon, it doesn't. Really,
I suppose, yeah.
and
But
that's the only weapons I use.
the combat in that seems a lot easier, and it looks really nice. Like when you swing a sword.
so you
there's,
start
like,
with a
animations.
sword in the space drive.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
don't
yeah.
start with a gun.
No, because it's starting as if like you're this really primitive race, and you have to like build up your technology to get
All right,
like.
that's pretty neat.
Yeah.
I made a robot because you
Right.
get to choose your race. There are
Okay.
different races.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
really
yeah,
cool.
And the robot race all believe that they're like peasants. And
Yeah.
they have like
They've like been programmed.
they have
to
like a
believe,
hierarchy system of like So
That's-
all their stuff is like their spaceship
that's
is
really
like
funny.
a castle that's also a spaceship.
That's really
yeah,
funny.
yeah,
Yeah.
It is really funny. And when you select your sex,
Yeah.
it's a plug and a plug socket.
So I played the floral race, and they're really
Are they like?
Floral.
I'm assuming they're plant people.
yeah, they're like
Yeah.
plant people, and they're the only thing that they're really about is that they're like barbarians before this. So it's like you've evolved to be a like higher intelligence than the rest of your pack, and you've flown away.
Right.
So that's
So
that's
how
their
many
story.
races are there? Just
There's
four.
no, there's more than 4, isn't there?
Is there?
There's
Oh,
like
there's 6.
10,
Actually.
isn't
I
there?
think there's 6.
Is it 6?
I'm assuming.
I know there was 2 odd
humans
ones.
is one of these
Yeah,
races.
there's humans, avians, the robots, Floran.
There's like a monkey race or something.
Yeah, monkey
Look
race.
like-
These
oh,
three-eyed aliens that are like hydro. or something. Well, I've named
just
6
Only
there,
when the moon
so,
comes up.
Yeah, that's probably it then.
Yeah.
Risk of Rain. And now
Also, Risk of Rain is a game. You can go to work now.
James have to work, so...
We'll carry on your legacy, James.
Bye, James.
So yeah, Risk of Rain.
Yeah.
Risk of
So we're
Rain.
done with Starbound.
I mean,
There's
we've
not
only
much you can
played
really
like
talk about.
5
I suppose,
minutes
yeah.
of it.
We should
so
definitely go and have a crack at that.
we'll
Yeah.
probably
When
be
we're done
recording
here.
it, so you'll probably see it sometime later
Yeah.
if you're watching the channel.
A
But
minute ago.
You people listening, not you.
Yeah.
yes.
Me, you were talking
No.
to.
Yeah.
I'll watch it too.
You will see it on the channel.
I probably will, because I'll probably have to edit it.
Yeah. Because everyone else is a lazy fuck.
Yeah.
Hey, I'll probably edit this
Yeah, we
podcast.
should do some like housekeeping.
By edit this podcast, you mean upload it.
I mean, render it.
Yeah,
Upload
you
it,
mean yeah.
Render this non-video video.
We still have to render audio.
I know, but
He has to
No,
put
same
he has to
thing,
put a
she's
picture into it.
he does have to put a picture in.
That one
I
picture
forgot
we
about
already
You'll probably
have.
have to make the picture. 'cause
yeah, I was
I'm
gonna say,
shit
yeah, I'll
with
have
the
to make the
Photoshop, yeah.
We need to add in that picture of Connor.
No, we're not. actually.
Connor hailing the...
Yeah, I'm not. I don't want a picture of me hailing the Fuhrer on the internet. To be honest.
No.
No, the first visualization of me should not be me hailing the Fuhrer.
What about the
What
pictures
would
on your
if
Google
you
Drive?
could choose any picture of you? What
Right.
would it be?
Like just that. Like this is the picture that will be like me.
The,
Hang on, hang on, I've got one
the
on my
first and only picture of you to go out on the internet, right?
Me wrestling a rhino and winning.
Of Rhino.
A rhino and winning.
How would you How would you wrestle a rhino?
Wrestle a rhino?
Yeah,
I'd wrestle.
What do you mean, how would I'd fight the rhino and then I'd fight it?
but how would it
Well,
wrestle
that picture.
as such?
That's a good
No,
point.
that's
Yeah,
my that's my murder
Because
face
they're-
picture.
they're-
Rhinos,
they're
rhinos
like-
can't grapple. They have no.
Yeah, they're like flat-footed,
yeah.
four-legged.
Oh, I can still wrestle him.
Yeah.
Wrestle.
I mean, you be
It would
grabbing
just be you
him.
hugging a rhino.
Yeah.
All right.
Would you really want
the first
that on
picture
the
I want
internet?
online is me hugging a rhino.
Greenpeace would be on
pretty-
that.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a little bit weird, but I'll give you that
Is
one.
that look? Because I'm hugging rhinos.
You're fucking,
You're fucking
a
a
rhino.
If I can satisfy a rhino, that's fine.
Yeah.
It's good, but
Yeah.
also not
He's
a bad
naked
picture.
at
Yeah.
the
I
time,
guess.
yeah.
It's,
What,
I'd
fucking a
prefer
rhino?
it
No,
not
that
to
is-
be that.
No,
but-
that is definitely a bad picture to
Is
have.
it?
Him
Really?
fucking a rhino.
Why is it the rhino?
Not all, the rhino is visually like enjoying it.
Yeah, like he's got
How
his
do you
own
He's
face.
visibly enjoying
How do
this.
you check if a rhino...
You see him fucking another thing and being like, well, that's what they look like when they're
And he's
enjoying. it.
smiling.
Yeah.
There's a rhino that really cheats.
a giant grin on his face.
I thought you meant me then. It's like, no, the rhino. That's
Because Connor will write on his blog about it, which I follow.
Thanks. Okay, ConnorSex.com. I'm gonna have to go buy that domain now.
I was going to buy Connor
Connor Evans.
ConnorEvans.com and make it to a porn website, but you wouldn't let me.
You know
Yeah.
that thing we said we weren't going to do right at the beginning of the podcast?
Yeah.
He said the same.
Yeah, sorry, that was me. I don't care.
Right, well, this has to be edited out.
Not really.
Evans titted out.
Right. I mean, you've already. Should we address the weird Facebook issue we've been having on the podcast?
Sure.
Yeah.
People keep adding us.
People keep adding us on Facebook, and it's swell, but we're not going to accept anyone who adds us on Facebook.
I am.
I will.
I probably will.
Why would you do that?
Because you got.
All right, so Will Harper, Darren Dunford, and Joshua Lee will accept you on Facebook if you add them.
Yeah, bring it on. I live at 15 Lodge Road. I was doing the bit, you know, in Iron Man, where he's like, "Come find me."
Oh, all right, yeah.
Shoot a
yeah.
missile at him.
I did not get that from that
really
voice.
happen with our win.
Giant missile.
But instead of a missile, it's like a 30-year-old woman.
Oh yeah.
That was the weird part.
I don't want that.
I think we have like
30-year-old women.
No.
Hear that?
I've
Hear
heard-
that? Connor's off the market.
No, a 30-year-old woman-sized torpedo.
what being at that
Torpedo.
Oh my God.
What's a
You need
torpedo?
to stop picking up when he says things wrong, because he does it a lot.
Yeah.
That's not funny either anymore.
yeah. It's
Sorry, Mum.
It's funny when we're not recording.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, but having a old woman launched at the window, not old woman, sorry, God, no, a 30-year-old woman launched at the window.
Jesus. Older.
Older.
Compared to us.
Yeah, sorry.
Relative to us.
I'm like 18, so so having an older woman launched at my window. Yeah. No, I'm 19.
Yeah.
I remember now. I'm younger than 30. Is
Yeah.
pretty much what I'm referencing here. Having that launched at my window, I don't want. Like,
No.
that's not.
I don't want anyone launched our window. They'll
Yeah.
probably be in a lot of pain.
Yeah.
And they'll be launched at our window.
Unless it's like a really bad person, then I wouldn't be.
Should we check that no one's launched our window?
Yeah.
Oh,
Gonna open the curtains.
Is there a face pressed against the window?
Yeah. there's like 12 of them.
Just the regular group of teenagers at the bottom of our garden then.
Have they made a fire tonight?
We should let them in. They're cold and they're rioting.
Not let them. They have swords.
Who gave these teenagers at the bottom?
Where would you even find a sword in Southampton?
Great.
What?
Reference where we are.
You can't.
Oh, we're city.
Southampton. Come on.
Yeah, right. Fair
Yeah,
enough.
you literally.
Who cares? Anyway.
We're in Southampton, everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now you know
Spoilers.
that.
Yeah. Now you know.
If you like the Hobbit pub, might want to check around there.
That's even creepier now.
Why's that?
You can't. Alright.
Yeah, actually, who cares?
What are you doing it to me?
No one on the internet is gonna do shit. Yeah. They might just be there, and they'll be like, oh, and then we're like, all right,
Yeah,
and that'll be it. That'll be the.
We're
extent
gonna
of
have
the
hordes
conversation.
of screaming fans outside, like, "Oh my god, sign our stuff."
Yeah, it'll be me.
That'd be
Yeah.
awesome.
But I don't want a
I mean-
serial killer turning up.
It's not likely. Is it?
Do you mean? Yeah, I'm aware that.
The ones on YouTube?
Yeah,
Yeah.
many
Yeah.
serial killers subscribe to small Let's Play channels. I've heard that's a thing.
I'm
Yeah,
most of
definitely.
views from like Eastern Europe anyway.
Yeah.
No, they're all from Canada, and
Oh.
thanks Canada, and
We're sorry.
and
Wow.
What?
Was that like a sick burn for Canada or?
No.
No.
Oh.
we're sorry that Canada is forced to watch our content.
Oh, I see. Not sorry because you're.
yeah,
Canadian.
it's Canada and Great Britain are.
What are you on about?
Why would I be sorry that I'm Canadian?
No. The joke of the Canadians always apologise is what Connor's referencing.
Oh.
I'm assuming that's what you're referencing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Darren.
I didn't.
Darren is one, and he's.
I completely missed it.
Maybe in the background.
Okay, it'll be really funny when we don't listen to this all the way through.
Yeah.
But yeah, yes, Canada and the UK are the people that listen. So I doubt any Canadians are going to fly down there. So I think we'll be
It
alright.
might.
Maybe.
Maybe someone really fanatical.
If you're
about-
dedicated enough to fly down here to find us,
you can
then
have a meal with us.
Yeah, we'll sign anything.
Send us a message on YouTube.
Yeah,
I'll
definitely.
take you out for a meal.
Will take you out for a meal.
If you're in Canada.
I won't because that's kind of weird. I think so.
What if someone flew all the way from Canada to see you?
No, actually, no. You're right. That's
No,
dedication. Yeah,
I would. Yeah.
I'd go shake that
Yeah.
man's
Sarah's
or woman's
serial
hand.
killer, and then,
Yeah.
Well,
Well, I imagine.
someone,
I imagine
why can't
someone,
they serial kill in their own damn country? Going like, I'm gonna fly over here, find this small Let's Play channel, locate them, have a meal with them, and then kill them all.
You'd have to find like accommodation. It just seems like a lot of effort.
Yeah,
You wouldn't want
just
to go
kill
there.
someone in Canada. There's more there than there is here.
There's also like a lot of empty space in Canada. Like,
Yeah.
Hide a body, really.
You can hide a body easily in Canada.
There's a lot of
Yeah.
snow.
I could be a serial killer in Canada.
I imagine you'd get like.
I am a
forgiven
serial
for your
killer in
crimes.
Canada.
Is that why you keep going?
yeah, yeah. I
You know
go.
what? You wouldn't be going back there, would you?
What?
Oh,
Yeah, of course I would.
Yeah, of course, because you're a serial
I'm a
killer.
serial. Yeah, that's a regular. Come on, give me some credit. Regular
I thought you
killers
might-
suck.
I thought you might have given up on that life to come and live with us.
I had, but the addiction was there, so I had to keep.
Makes
I had to keep
sense.
going, satisfying my needs.
You said something about Fallout 4, and I got really.
That was me.
interested.
I said shit about Fallout.
Right. Okay. So
I could not give less of a fuck.
Yeah, likewise.
All right,
Oh my god, make a sandwich.
Who likes Wastelands?
how about you shut
All
the
right.
fuck up and stop being sucking little cunts? Let me talk
How about you shut the fuck up?
All right. So
Podcast.
there's a website up currently that's called something like Wasteland 2299.
Hang on, we have the internet.
I can't remember the website, so that might be
Fucking-
wrong. But basically, it's basically a black website with like emergency warning. But there's a Morse code signal in the background that changes like daily. And there's been one like, oh, someone's broken into our vault. The overseer is dead. And then it might take place in Boston, I think, is what the hints are.
Oh, that's so cool.
Right, and that's
I would
and
have said that.
people are-
literally whatever he said.
yeah, I could have said it's taking place on Mars.
No, not that it's the whole Morse
Yeah,
code message
but
thing. That's
people
really
don't know if it's a hoax or if it's legitimate yet.
right.
But there's lots of things on
Digital
the internet.
Spy UK, rumour teaser site, nuclear winter warnings about Fallout 4.
All right, cool.
Yeah,
Thanks for that.
you're welcome.
Anyway,
Breaking news from
Breaking
Josh.
news.
so
The
yeah,
headlines.
so basically people are like translating this
Pass it over to
website.
Josh in the newsroom. What have you got for us,
The
Josh?
website is.
How's that level looking?
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, the website's what?
The website
It's going to play a
is-
sound on it.
It won't. I've got
Oh, okay.
something silent. The Survivor 2299.com,
I knew
and
you
it
were.
counts down. It's 7.04.01.38. Wait,
It might not play.
probably won't
I
play
wish-
because I'm on an iPhone.
Yeah.
But-
I wish companies would stop this.
I think this is a cool way to drum up some
It's got some
interest.
like really weird
It's
encrypted.
annoying.
It's got
I
some
think
really
it's pretty
weird encrypted text, which is pretty cool.
I think it's like it's making what could be something really boring, which is here's a teaser trailer that's just a CGI, into something like this, a big event that the internet's all like in on.
I guess.
I think that's really neat.
But I'm getting annoyed of like countdowns upon countdowns for countdowns for a trailer.
So what happens in 4
like,
hours?
No one knows.
7
That's
days,
the
4
entire
hours.
point of the thing.
Oh, it's 7 days. And
Yeah,
4
7
hours.
hours.
I'm
imagine it's
guessing
about 7
Fallout
cents.
4 will be announced.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So I'll check back in 7 days
Yeah.
when it actually happens. Because
But this is going to date the podcast, isn't it? We could be completely wrong.
Yeah.
But yeah,
where were
basically,
you when Fallout 4 was announced?
how bad's it going to be
When
if that?
Fallout 4 actually happened.
Yeah, like that countdown finishes and all the nukes go off.
That is
like,
the nuclear winter.
We
time.
said go to the vaults and to
shit.
find an overseer. Why did you not decrypt this?
Then the future will be really boring.
Yeah, it will
Just
be.
be Wasteland.
It'll be really boring and buggy.
I'll walk into town and people will fall through the floor and I'll be like, oh, well.
I'll pull out my gun and just be a giant error box around me, like ah.
Deathclaw will pop through the
All
doorway.
of these
and
things
then-
had happened, Connor. Stop looking miserable.
I like that.
My
game.
face will blue screen.
Yeah. You'll be like ah, like your eyes are all blue. Do you not remember Deathclaw hunting?
Oh,
That was
that's
like
fun.
it was the funniest thing, but it was so buggy.
Yeah.
Like the Deathclaw
Why?
that would slide against the
Oh,
wall
yeah,
before it
yeah.
got to
The one that would get stuck in a door frame. You shoot it,
Oh,
and
yeah.
it would teleport to it being directly in your face.
It was fucking scary, but
terrifying.
it
It was
wasn't.
terrifying.
Yeah.
Maybe that's their power. Do you know, in Skyrim, they write in the autosave as like being a magical power, like quick save and quick load.
Yeah, there's books
They've written
about
that
it.
into the lore.
Really?
about
I think
it's
that's
like a magical power.
I think that's really funny and really cool.
I think that's
That's pretty
really
awesome.
Yeah.
It's kind of fun.
But it seems like that if that was a power, then any enemy you're ever up against, like, he's gonna come. Quick save. Then you arrive.
no,
it's
they
like-
say it's like that. It's
Oh, it's just
hardly
like the
anyone
hero.
has it because it's like it's the power of a god. Like,
Oh, right,
you can
yeah.
literally change the past and the future.
That's really cool.
I really like games that have, like, I know it's stupid, but little things to do with the save function, like just as
Yeah.
little funny in-jokes. I think that's really clever.
That's quite cool.
Like I was talking about earlier about the Stanley Parable. I can't say that word properly.
Parable.
Thank you. If you save and load enough, like the narrator picks up on it. It's like you're
Oh, really?
clearly like not, you don't want to play the whole story, do you, Stanley? And that's really
funny.
that's
It's
really
that
clever.
game. I played like the demo.
Yeah,
Demo's really fun.
that
They
game's
say-
just really cleverly programmed.
Yeah. They say that even if you buy the game, you should play the demo because it has separate storylines
Yeah.
that are
Yeah,
only
yeah,
in
yeah.
the demo.
That's cool.
So
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that game's really like. I hope that game gets more attention than it's currently getting.
The problem is I played the demo and I was like, that's really clever, but I'd like had my fill, if that makes sense.
Right.
yeah.
The demo
I got
left
the
you with
I-
enough.
Yeah, I got the gist of what it was doing and like
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
cool, but
I mean, it's just funny. It's like just walking through and hearing
Yeah, yeah,
jokes.
yeah.
It's basically all it is. It's like Portal without the gameplay.
yeah.
Do you
I
literally
suppose.
just walk through?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there's no like. Is there any like puzzles?
Oh, there's choices, but there's no
Yeah.
gameplay.
There's
as
no,
there is.
there's no
Yeah.
puzzle.
Alright.
There is
It's just-
a puzzle where it takes place at a portal, but it's literally put a block on a button. It's
Oh,
not,
fair enough.
yeah. But yeah, it's really good.
Actually, there is one puzzle ending,
Oh, okay, I don't know that.
which is going to heaven. If
Oh.
any of you
Anyway.
have done that.
Let's not discuss that. part.
Yeah. Let's discuss spoilers.
Yeah, that's not cool.
I hate that because I used to listen to podcasts where people just spoil things.
Will they just
Pretty
be
bad.
like, oh yeah, and then
And then it'll be like, oh,
and then
whoops.
Bruce Willis was a ghost, and like, ah,
Yeah, pretty much just like that.
Yeah.
And then it'll be like,
I'm-
spoiler, and
I'm not sorry about that one, by the way. If you don't know that
if you
by
haven't
now,
seen, if you're
yeah.
not in, you've kind of missed. the
yeah,
boat at
you've
this
already
point.
missed
You've not
like,
watched it.
You've already heard that joke. Let's be honest here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was in Lonely Island video, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So you must have heard it.
Yeah.
If you
That's like
wait, which Lonely Island video is that?
Jizz in my pants.
Oh, is it? Oh, yeah, because when... Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. That is in that.
Yeah.
I was about to recite the lyric. I
I
thought
was
that'd
saying,
be fucking
I'm
dumb.
sure the people who will watch this.
Yeah. Probably the majority of them.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think we're tapping into this brand new audience. Like,
I don't know. From what I've been added on Facebook, it's just...
At risk of sounding dumb, what is this? Bruce Willis is a ghost thing.
what?
Sixth
Sixth
Sense.
Sense?
I've
The
not.
twist
he
at the end
doesn't-
is...
Oh, wow.
He doesn't watch films.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
sure.
yeah. You haven't watched a lot of, like, classic films that most
No.
people have been like, that's a good film, you should watch
I don't
that.
watch films a lot.
I've never watched The Shawshank Redemption.
Yeah, me
All
neither.
right. We should all watch The Shawshank Redemption, because
Should
that
we?
film's really good.
Are you sure it's not like?
It's not dated, it's really
Is
good.
it not like you've take this the wrong way? You've been like conditioned into thinking it's good, so it's like it's good. Go watch it.
Oh, you sound so hipster.
No, I didn't mean it like that.
No.
I told you it was good.
That
Come
film...
on, final Will, does it?
That film won 20 awards for a reason. That
Right,
film is
good.
well written,
Good
well
for a
acted.
film.
Well, it's
Yeah.
just like if you want a good film, The Shawshank. It's number one on a lot of like.
Is that the one where he got
top
out
lists.
of the prison?
Yes.
Spoilers. No, yeah.
I haven't seen it, so
Is that the one? Maybe. Yeah, sure.
Oh yeah.
That could be
behind
any.
the po-
That could
no,
be any
behind-
fucking film.
behind the poster.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is
I
that.
have seen
That is that.
film.
You have seen that film.
Yeah. That is a good film.
See, there you go. Connor likes it. Go
Wow.
watch it.
Connor likes.
Connor likes a lot of things. To be fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's you who doesn't like anything.
Yeah. It's
Oh, yeah.
you that hates
Josh.
everything.
You,
Yeah.
Josh. Sorry, people listening.
Sorry,
hate everything.
sorry, people, all of you.
Sorry, I had to listen to him. God damn.
Oh, wow, your words hurt.
You do dislike a lot of things.
I do dislike a lot of things.
Yeah,
I
it's-
also like a lot of things.
Do you?
Yeah.
So your dislike to like ratio is
Yeah,
it's
it's
like
probably
yeah.
more dislike.
significantly
It's
in
like
the
probably
dislike.
like 5 to 1.
You seem to dislike things by default, and if you don't do something in a while,
Me and you had a conversation about this, that we were like, man, we should just stop going into stuff being like, this will probably be bad. We should just like
Yeah.
things.
No, that's
Yeah.
good.
And Unless they prove
we
us
had
wrong.
we were gonna play Dead Space, and we'd been not
Like,
not shitting on Dead Space, but
Yeah.
like nonplussed about Dead Space, and then we were just
like,
we
let's just
got-
have fun.
We realized how much we were complaining about games. We were
Yeah.
like, we should just things are good, like. All these games and these wonders of
Yeah.
technology and stuff.
At the very end,
complain
before we
about
went
it,
to dinner, we
were
were like, you know, Will, games are great.
games are
Games
great.
are good. Yeah.
we live in like a golden age.
Yeah.
We have nothing to complain about.
Yeah, there's no point where I'm like,
Except
I can't
Fallout.
tell.
Fallout can suck a dick.
And Skyrim, fuck that game.
Yeah, apparently.
What else is kind of like?
Legend of Zelda.
Zelda, let's go.
Minecraft, that sucks as well.
Yeah, Darren's just put up the new Legend of Zelda game. We could See how
Oh
durable
no,
it is.
Connor fucking is legitimately angry at that. I wiped his save.
Oh, did it?
No way! What, when
Yeah.
you
I
ejected
was
it?
right near the end of the game. No, I just booted it up earlier, and it just wiped. It just
Shit,
had no
man.
saves.
What
on it.
the
How did you
fuck?
do that?
Your one as well. Sorry, dude.
Oh,
but
I played about 10 minutes of it. But
I didn't give a
Yeah, but
shit.
that's-
That was such a I don't actually care.
Yeah.
Sorry, dude.
But yeah, no, I was like right near the end of the new Link Between Worlds, Legend of Zelda, and like a few minutes ago, I just booted it up, and all my saves are gone.
wow,
Oh,
that
do you know?
sucks.
Do you know that happened?
No.
Is there a warning we need to? Put
No,
out?
I literally turned it on.
Whereabouts were you? Like, in the...
I was just about to get the last stage, so I presume that's Zelda, and I was a little bit stuck. I don't know. It's probably about 3/4 of the way through, I
Did you
think.
try to like Game Shark it?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
You know, like cheat.
No,
Game Shark is not correct.
No, I played it through legit. But, like, yeah, I turned it on, and it had, like, a really unusually long boot time. And then it booted up, and it didn't have anything in. So I home buttoned it, I went back, and then I tried it again, and it booted up really slowly again. And then, yeah, it's just...
Have you tried it
just,
again?
Yeah, I tried it again after that, and then it was
I
quicker.
think that because it sounds like it's booting up slowly every single time. I think the cartridge might just be fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It sounds like if you try this again,
someone
it
grab
might
a different
probably
DS.
happen again.
Try it on a different DS.
Yeah, maybe. But, I mean, it
yeah.
boots up
Yeah,
eventually.
but if it's removed as save, then
No, but
what's
like,
the point?
yeah.
Just to test the boot time.
Yeah.
I suppose, yeah.
Either way, so that happened.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
be aware, guys.
That's-
Don't get too attached.
That's really losing progress in any game.
It
like,
sucks.
I've basically
I
done it that
was
way.
sat there,
Yeah, yeah.
and I was like, I'm about to get very angry,
Yeah.
guys.
This is the best way I've ever seen anyone deal with anything before. He took it out and threw it at James and went, you play it.
Wow.
Yeah.
When did that happen?
Like earlier when
Yeah,
you were out.
it was like 10 minutes ago.
I was playing Dishonored earlier, and you guys have all played it, right?
I
Yeah.
have.
I've
You know,
seen Darren
You
play.
know that game has like a sort of blink mechanic.
Yeah.
You can,
Yeah.
like, dash between places. It seems to be quite janky.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sometimes, like, I'll think I can make a jump, use it, and then just fall. And that
And the
happened-
thing where you like bunny hop on someone's head and you can just like stun lock them
Oh,
instantly.
I've been trying to be really stealthy, so I've not
you,
doing that
can,
much.
you can infinitely warp above someone and then just keep falling on them, and they just like end up a heap on the floor. They can't get up because you
That's
keep
funny.
like landing on them.
But yeah, I fell off a bridge, like onto pavement, and died. And I lost maybe 5 minutes total gameplay,
Right.
and like I just saved and quit. I was like,
Yeah.
I don't want to.
Like I don't know if I'm actually
it's
going
like
to end up going back to
pathetically
Link
small
Between
amount
Worlds
of
for
I
a
did
while
that
now.
on the release of Skyrim. Day one, downloaded it, installed it through Steam, got all the way to the end of the tunnel, got in the first starting area, when the dragon attacks.
like the tutorial, basically.
Got out of the tunnel after the tutorial and got killed by a bear. Lost everything, went straight back to the beginning because I hadn't saved since then. And
Yeah.
it's just like, fuck this game, didn't play it for like another month.
That would put me off for like an hour, but I
was
go
so
back.
frustrated with it.
I think with a new game, I would
With
do
with
that.
Connor, like if I lost it right at the end, I'd be done at that
I'd
point.
YouTube the ending and just
Yeah.
move on. I
See,
think.
as much as I want to do that, I really like The Legend of Zelda, and that game has so much like free play stuff in it that I was going through and doing, and it's
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
I
yeah.
wanted to go around and do everything in that game, and now it's like I kind of don't want to because all that stuff I've already done once.
Yeah,
through.
yeah. It's like when
This-
I was a kid and my Pokemon save got removed. I was
Yeah.
like, well, I guess.
Pokemon save's getting removed.
Well,
Oh, that
That's
shit
your own
happened to
fault
you,
for
didn't it?
dropping your DS.
Yeah, that was my fault.
Did you lose your Pokemon save? Wow.
Maybe your DS just
Yeah,
doesn't
that's
like
what I
you.
said.
That's
Yeah,
it. Maybe you
could be, yeah.
fucked your DS when you
When you
dropped
dropped
it.
Yeah.
Maybe.
You're destined to
That's what
never
I
finish
said.
a 3DS game.
It's just like 80% through, delete.
No, I forced myself to power through with Pokemon. I got back to where I was, and that took a while.
God, I could not.
No.
Not
right.
Pokemon.
No
No, I mean
way.
like because you have to level shit, and that would
Yeah.
just.
Yeah, I lost like 40 levels of stuff.
I'm completely cool leveling shit the first time round. I'm fine with that. But if I have to do it again, I don't want to do that.
Yeah,
No, yeah.
I should hold.
That's why restarting WoW for a fucking fourth time doesn't appeal to me that much.
We're all playing WoW.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're really
we,
sorry.
we still play WoW
You could actually blame the lack of uploads.
on WoW.
Wow,
yeah,
probably.
probably.
I think that's pretty stunning.
Not me because I just
our
don't
two
upload. in
chief uploaders.
That's Will and Connor.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I guess now.
It's
yeah.
not. It's never been me.
But I meant half of our chief uploading.
Oh yeah.
You're embroiled in WoW, like
Yeah.
hardcore leveling.
Well,
Connor's just lazy.
Yeah. No,
Like,
I'm not lazy. I'm just forgetful.
Yeah.
Like uploading isn't hard work.
No,
I just.
yeah.
I'm
I'm
just
not
like.
so much into leveling and WoW. I mean, I'm just like farming dailies and getting mounts and stuff like that. I'm just taking it slow, waiting for the new expansion.
The point is you're still playing the game.
Yeah,
you should
a
get
lot.
to top level and then we can
I'm
play.
not too fast. I want to wait for the new
Get
expansion.
to
you're
top
gonna-
level,
you're
we can
gonna-
record content.
Buy multiplayer game time to play a single player game.
No.
Yes.
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 Yeah, that's
Well, we don't.
that's really weird.
No, I'm not having this
Things.
discussion on a podcast.
Why not?
Why not?
I
Hash
mean,
it out. Why are
alright,
you so
because-
dedicated to single player gaming? over
Even if I
multiplayer
get to
gaming?
top level, like we don't even have like a raid team or anything yet, and I don't enjoy doing raid finder because it's casuals.
We would do if you got to top level.
Yeah.
We would eventually. We
No, I
have
wouldn't.
people
Nah.
that we
Who
can call
cares
on.
if they're casuals?
And this is just Connor's elitism.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
it
I'm
is
aware.
valid.
Even if they are
The problem I have
casual,
is
it not
Also,
better that you're
it's
missing
not even
loads
top
of?
level. Like,
Yeah.
how can you call people casual?
Yeah,
You
I
don't even have a
suppose
single...
that is very hypocritical. But the point is, I don't
Yeah, you're
have
right.
as much motivation because of three main things. First of all, I don't like the theme of Mr. Pandaria personally. I don't like this whole Oriental thing. It doesn't appeal to me. Secondly, because it's so late now into the expansion, I don't feel
But-
as motivated to get to the top level because I won't experience the full like go of this expansion anyway by now. Like it's already past. It kind of feels.
So you'd
like.
rather miss more content
Yeah.
by not even
But
trying.
I'm happy to just wait until the next one.
Like the new raids.
So you're just gonna miss. You're gonna miss completely
Yeah.
then.
But I'm not. I'm so
You're-
nonplussed about it. That's the thing.
Siege of Orgrimmar has just come out. Like it's been out for a while, but
Yeah.
it's pretty much just.
Can we make sure we don't
becoming
get
the same
too heavily into?
No,
WoW?
that's just- that's the
not
end
top
game
level.
raid.
Let's just
Yeah.
move on.
I'm okay with the subject. It's just like, oh, the Siege of Orgrimmar was the ads, and then I was the tank was.
Josh,
No, I'm not gonna
Josh
go
is
into it.
talking. The latest
Yeah,
patch
I
came
know,
out
I'm
like a
taking the
month
piss.
ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't done
suppose.
that raid yet.
I don't.
Alright.
I don't know. Maybe. I'm not. That
It feels
motivated
like
to
in
do it.
any game where you're like, I don't want to be top level because more of the game is coming
Yeah,
out. It's
I
like,
feel like that's gonna never make you top level then.
yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
Because if we go through and we get to the point where we're nearly top level, I'm not going to go faff around with you. I'm going to go be top level.
Oh no. Like if I'm leveling a new character, I want to go all the way. But like my 85 paladin, who I've not played in ages, I'm not motivated to go back and be like, oh, I'll level this character up, relearn them, and start level
Right,
90
so
stuff.
when we go through, because we're going to go through a triple XP,
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
going to head straight for top level.
Yeah, yeah.
Cool. Because I don't
Just
want
like what I'm doing
I do
with
not
the
want to
job.
faff. I just
No.
want to go play all the good stuff.
Me and
Yeah.
Connor are trying to power through to 90.
Yeah, we're on like level
66?
66.
How long until me and
Oh,
Connor
so you've
overtake
got-
you on triple XP?
About a week.
Yeah.
Me and James did it in like.
No, but you and
5
James,
days.
I
You
did
played
not
it
see
constantly,
you for
yeah.
5 days.
We heard you. We didn't.
Oh
see
yeah,
you.
yeah, no,
We
we heard
heard
you.
you, yeah.
We didn't yell that.
No,
Wales quite
you
loud,
did.
but-
What was impressive though is that Matt, which is someone else we know who didn't have triple XP, was keeping up with you.
Oh yeah. That's because we kept taking breaks.
Not really, because
Yeah,
you were
we
playing
did it in like bits and bobs.
Oh, did
Because
you?
we had to
It-
wait for James to get the
It
expansion
felt like
and then
you
the
were
main game. and
you were
then-
like playing that a lot.
Well, when we sat down for a session, it was like this day is just a write-off now. We're
Right,
just gonna
yeah,
spend
yeah.
the whole time.
Me and
in
Connor
Alpha.
did that a week for one
I
weekend
can't,
straight.
I can't believe we're not doing that. By the way, I can't do that.
So much fun.
It'd be good if we could play.
I can't.
Well, at the
I'd
moment,
go
yeah.
insane and be angry.
No. I mean, like
It's not
we
just
should
you
play
and us,
at
though.
some point.
All right, yeah. Once I
Your
can
computer's busted at the moment, and we've
get
not
into my
actually played
computer,
yet.
that'd be swell. Let's not talk about that issue.
Quite funny.
Yeah, I
Well,
locked
if
myself
anyone
out
else
of my
has,
computer.
has an idea of what Connor's password might be, they should send an email to him.
I think it's a color or a name or a box that was around my computer at the time.
Is it cunt nugget?
We should like recreate your room.
You did try that, didn't you?
No.
Because that seems to be
It's
your
cunt
nickname
nugget.
for everything.
Do you want to go check like right now?
No, I'll do
Walk
it in a
back
minute.
while you're-
No, I'll do it because my computer takes forever to boot up because it's not
Alright.
running off a SSD.
Casual.
No, poor. There's a
Alright,
difference.
yeah, sorry.
I'm not doing it out of choice.
Yeah.
So what else has everyone been playing recently?
Well, with the Humble Bundle just came out, so and it's been the Steam sale, so I got a bunch of games for cheap.
What anything you've been playing like
Strike.
Counter Strike?
Oh,
Played a
Counter-Strike
lot of
Go!
Counter-Strike.
Oh, you got Counter Strike Go now.
Yeah, that's,
Oh.
that's what I bought.
We should play Counter Strike Go then.
I,
too.
everyone in the house has it now.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
Awesome. We should
Oh,
definitely
yeah.
play some
I've
Counter
had it for
Strike.
ages.
Oh, Darren didn't get it.
God damn it,
Why did you not
Darren.
jump on that? It was like £3.
Yeah.
No.
Carry on.
You have Gmod. Why did you not get it?
I don't know. Didn't pop out of me.
God. Counter, we got gun game on Counter Strike.
So much
Oh,
fun.
it's so
I
good.
love that game. I
Gun
got
game
that
is
ages
the
I just
best mode.
like Counter Strike.
There's a
Yeah.
Christmas
I
sale
wish
in
I
2
wasn't
weeks.
as shit at that game as I
Yeah.
am.
I put a lot of time into it, so that's how.
I'm
I got good at
I'm
that
generally just quite bad at shooters as a
Fair
general
enough.
rule.
There's like being good at Counter Strike Go, and then there's the people that have dropped 20
game.
million
Oh, there's
hours.
Twitch shooter pros that
Yeah.
play Counter Strike Go. I'm
And,
not.
like I
I'm
came
nowhere
into
near that.
Source
TSP for
about.
sure. Sorry.
I first started playing like Counter-Strike Source like 3 or 4 years after it had been released, and I just went, I'll join a server for like, its server was like tagged friendly beginners. Or beginner friendly.
Those are
that's-
false-
And it's like,
that's a
drop
trap,
in,
yeah.
headshot. It's like, I'm done with this game.
I
Problem
used
with
to-
Counter-Strike
I used to
Source
be
is
one
it's
of those
so easy to hack, and
Yeah.
there's no moderators anymore in that game.
It
still
goes
VA
a lot better for
It's
that.
still VAC secure.
Yeah.
Like Steam, you can't hack it.
Oh, that's a good point.
Because it's a lot of Steam servers.
VAC, no, VAC is really good at just getting
Yeah.
you for having something in.
Yeah,
I used to run a
suppose.
server that was VAC secured, and we barely ever had any issues.
I didn't see any hack. There's a lot of weird modded servers where it's
Yeah.
like
You can
Counter
fly.
Strike, Source, Warcraft, RPG,
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
super level shop mod, and it's
Yeah.
like,
Super.
and you join as like a million pop-ups on your
Super
screen. You're like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, no, but I mean, like, I
Or like
remember
in,
when I used to play Source, every other server, like, I'd go in and some guy would have a mod where he, like, knife a wall,
A source
leap
mod
around
is
the map.
definitely a lot.
What's
Like,
that?
If you're playing just a regular source mod, I feel that's more of an issue
Yeah,
than
definitely.
in like Counter Strike.
Yeah.
Because I was trying to get a server on a really janky mod, which was full of hackers.
No, I was playing Counter Strike Source, and it was like every 3 or 4 servers I'd go on a
I've
server,
never encountered this
and
issue.
some guy would like spawn, knife a wall, leap around the map, and knife everyone in the head, and it'd be like,
I don't think I've
okay.
ever
That's just
had-
really good
I
play.
don't remember ever having
I've seen people that can
physics,
like
yo.
I've seen people that can like bunny hop and like gain momentum and headshot you as they run past, but that's just them being
That's just
really
them
fucking
being really good, yeah.
Like when you bump into one of those people, you're like, oh, leave.
Yeah. You ever played
Yeah,
like
that's
the
definitely-
roll the dice maps? Where
Yeah.
it's like a
Oh,
1 to
that's
20.
a source thing, isn't it? Yeah.
And you
Yeah.
get a random effect on those 1 to 20. So
Yeah,
one
yeah,
would
yeah.
be like you become huge, 2 you become miniature, or you run really fast, or the screen goes all
I
blurry.
feel that's better on TF2 than
Yeah,
it is
on
Source.
TF2
Yeah,
it's so
definitely.
much fun.
Although TF2 is another one of those games where I feel, because I haven't played it in so long, I'm just shit at it now.
As you can pick
Oh,
up
the
on.
Halloween.
I'm
TF2
okay at
great,
it. Like
yeah.
I can keep up with you guys barely, but I'm not. I'm just I can't play shooters very well.
Yeah, TF2 has that problem. Well, that every game has. It's when it's been out for a while. Like
This-
people
yeah.
still playing it are really, really good at that.
I
Like,
feel like games like Halo seem to have I don't have as much issue going to them. Maybe it's a console thing.
I think
Yeah,
maybe. Yeah.
I feel that there's a lot more
I don't know. Do you
limitation
think
on
if you
skill.
went back to Halo 3 now, I think.
No, I have been back
There'd
to
be a
Halo
lot
3.
of
It's
good
not
people
as
on it.
bad as I thought. It's still pretty bad.
Yeah.
But I can because I played a lot of Halo 3. To be fair.
Yeah, you're probably just good at
Yeah,
Halo
yeah.
3. Like,
I think Halo's the one shooter game
I
where
think
we're
there's
at.
definitely a limitation on skill level that's a lot lower with a controller than there is.
Ooh.
It's a
I
different
love
shooter.
consoles. I want to buy an Xbox One for Christmas, but I think that controllers
Can you get one for me?
have
What you
less
just said.
skill.
You should
was
piss
like-
off more people, by the way.
what
you
you just
yeah.
said was like the equivalent of, don't worry, my best friend is black.
But anyway, yeah, no. So yeah, like I just think because everything just inherently goes slower on
I can see that.
controllers.
There's like auto aim and stuff
Yeah,
to help you with
and
consoles,
just
aren't there?
Yeah.
just stick
There's more
controls
buttons
are
on the
slower.
keyboard as
And
well.
like bunny hopping and stuff like that really doesn't exist in many console
No.
games. Like
Yeah.
it feels like maybe it's Source games actually get
I
manipulated.
think it's Source
a lot.
games, yeah. Because they have that weird
Like,
physics engine.
yeah, but
But even so, just the fact that with a mouse, like you have so much more sensitivity to move quicker and react faster.
yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
But I've seen people that are really good at like COD. I don't know what happened to my voice there. COD.
It's like,
I threw up.
Lovely.
Yeah, but yeah, I've seen people that are really good at COD who are like the same as if they're playing on a mouse. That is really quick.
I watched a COD tournament recently,
Right.
and I don't get it.
right.
I don't.
You don't see the difference.
I don't see the
Appeal.
the pro-ness. I
Oh,
guess.
they
Like,
just
I don't-
look
It
like
doesn't.
average to you.
It
It
doesn't
looks like
show.
a regular deathmatch.
It doesn't show because the only time you can tell a pro from a normal player is when they're playing against a normal player. When two pro teams go against each other.
In
it
COD,
looks,
maybe.
Well, yeah. But like when you watch a COD tournament and two pro teams are fighting each other, it looks like watching a normal game because they're equally like
I
Except,
suppose that makes
pro.
sense.
except the pro team is screaming
I
insults at the
wish
non-pro
I
team.
wish the Call of Duty competitive scene, and I don't care if I'm offending anyone here, wasn't as disgusting as
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah, no, I
Oh.
agree.
No, yeah, it's a good
It
point.
is. It's just I hate everyone. Like, there's
Yeah.
probably a few nice people who I don't like really know about.
They definitely play it up. I think. Like
Yeah.
they encourage it.
Yeah,
because
and
it
I
makes
don't-
for better spectating.
But
Allegedly.
but there are spectator esports which are more successful than COD and don't have that at all.
Yeah.
Like
yes.
League, I never see anyone in League screaming like fucking.
You've never played.
No, I agree with that. People who play League are like that.
Oh god, yes, Will screams a lot.
But the people in
I score with
tournaments.
joy though. I like.
Or
to
not,
think-
Yeah.
not like I missed, like you miss an ult back. Oh fuck!
I've never done that. Come on.
You did it once.
What? When?
Yeah.
I think I
I've
like
never
jokingly,
raged.
but a little bit.
You've
I always-
you've raged at us before.
Yeah, you
Have
have.
I?
Yeah,
Oh.
definitely.
Yeah.
Well,
You get angry when we.
You become like the team leader when we start losing.
Yeah.
yeah, I do. It's because I hate, because
Yeah,
I know it
do.
sounds really stupid, but I know you guys are good, but you do really dumb shit sometimes, and
Yeah.
it makes me angry. Because it's like, we would easily have this
It's like that
but
game
you
of
guys
Magic
just-
when you were watching
Oh.
me and you were like, "You fuck, you
Yeah.
missed
Oh,
it."
yeah! when you were like, yeah, no, I'm not going to get into the story
No,
of what
yeah.
happened, but it was like, Connor had this very easy decision to make, and basically a game secured, and then just
Just for
You let me win.
Josh basically handed him an olive basket, and then kind of like spat in it and threw it across the room, and then conceded, so it was...
What was that analogy? No. What olive bar? Okay,
Have you
never
never
heard
heard
that
like
saying?
being handed
No.
an olive basket?
Yeah.
It's like
Or an
just
olive
being
branch.
handed in open.
I've never heard of
what it's
being
normally.
handed an olive. What?
It's an olive
It's a
branch.
very common phrase.
I've never heard of that phrase before.
To hand on olive branch is to be like an
I-
offering of peace.
All right, cool. I've still never heard of. You didn't
Hence
say
why-
it.
No. I mean, like the origin of it is.
All right,
Yeah,
okay.
he's
They
trying to
use-
explain it
I
to
don't
you.
give a
You
fuck.
can't just sit there and be like, I don't get it! Well, that's when someone hands you, I don't get it!
I can, well, I just did. Also, when Connor speaks to me, I generally disregard any information he's giving me. Unless it's like specifically about programming, it's just useless information.
Aw, I know other stuff. I know science.
Oh yeah, and science. I do go to you with sciencey shit. Yeah, I think science and programming. I'm like, oh,
Why
Connor
do
will
I
probably know.
history?
No. I wouldn't go to you with that. I'm sorry, I don't trust you enough. When you say sciencey shit, it sounds intelligent. But whenever you
Does
talk
he?
about
I know sciencey shit. Does that fill you with confidence?
yeah, that's how my teachers got me.
See,
I came from a not very good background.
bar set pretty low there then.
Yeah.
Not that you're dumb, just that he's dumb.
Ah. Who are you insulting, man?
I don't even know anymore.
Both of us, I think. We
You
should
said you're
revolt.
not dumb.
No, but oh yeah.
You are dumb.
Yeah, but you're like the smartest dumb person. I know. You're
Yeah,
really
that's-
good.
we've
You're
done that
really
around
good
a lot.
at
We
one
haven't
thing,
done a podcast though.
but you're
Probably not.
shit
I
at
think I've said
everything
that in
else.
like
Not on
gameplay
one that's been
before.
out.
Oh yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Look for that joke in the coming weeks. I'm sure.
Wait, we're planning to upload, are we?
I'll upload. Oh, we have to upload tonight.
Yeah, we do.
I forgot about
Do you want to upload? Let's not talk about this in the podcast. Hey, let's just gonna check the minutage.
that. It's
for
a Wednesday, everybody.
another 15
Oh,
minutes.
there it is.
Well, we have another 15 minutes.
Oh,
Yeah,
we're
we've been
gonna keep
going
this like
15
about
minutes.
an hour, I reckon.
An hour.
Let's not discuss this on the podcast. That's breaking the fourth wall.
Why not? What's the matter?
I don't care. What were we talking about before we got into this?
Connor.
Counter Strike.
Counter Strike, yeah.
What
So
were we
yeah, you
playing?
were playing Counter Strike for. Now that's what the original question was. What we've been playing.
Yeah.
So
And I
Counter-Strike,
answered
yeah.
with Counter Strike.
What about you, Connor? What have you been playing?
Uh,
The
Legend of
ground's
Zelda.
really interesting right there.
The Legend of Zelda.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's not put it back. Let's not talk about something that'll make you angry.
Yeah, that bit of Hearthstone, bit of WoW. It really.
So just Blizzard.
Blizzard game.
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, I completed The Last of Us.
Oh yeah, what do you think?
That game does all the feels brilliantly. Like that is a genuine triumph of a game. Like that thing is
Wow.
good.
Did you cry?
No
No.
spoilers. I want to play that.
Yeah, no.
No,
Like,
no, you have to cry so we can say like this if you cried.
Every time.
Yeah, every time.
Like,
So,
like share and
You two
subscribe.
should have
if
like
you
a,
cried.
a non-spoilery.
Do you remember that
the
bit?
ending without
Remember that
trying.
bit? Well, that happened.
So the bit where they
We're
sort
not
of-
actually doing this. By the
Okay.
way. I didn't ask Darren. Sorry, what have you been playing?
I think you know. Lego.
Lego. Oh yeah, fucking.
Oh yeah.
Darren is
Darren's
100%ing Lego. Marvel Lego. Fuck
Those
me.
games. How would a kid ever 100% those games?
No,
That
those
seems
games are
absurd.
perfect for a kid.
Are you kidding?
Kids love doing the
Yeah,
same
like-
thing over and over again.
Oh really?
Like
Yeah.
repetitive.
I've-
Lego is based on a kid sticking two bricks together over and
Yeah,
over.
but the amount, like the absurd amount of shit you have to do.
He's right.
Yeah.
It's like really boring shit.
Yeah, but Lego.
like I've watched him sit there for an hour, like got to kill these 8 moles
Yeah.
over and over again.
So I've got to hit these 8 baskets.
Kids love that shit.
Now
Dude,
I've saved
no.
up
Have
enough.
you seen those,
now I've
like,
saved up
wire
enough fake
things?
studs so that I can buy a multiplier, so I can earn more stuff.
The thing is, he's doing that shit. Most kids would just play through the levels over and over again.
Have
to
you
get
seen
the
those
studs.
wire things they get kids where you just push the bead across a curvy wire and
Yes,
then back
they're-
again?
Yeah,
for
in the
children.
80s, that was awesome.
But like,
What kind of Soviet era childhood did you have?
I
You
had
had some
some
wires and some beads. Like,
yeah. I had a
I had
kid.
Transformers.
I was not a Transformers kid. I had
You know,
Power Rangers.
What did you like when you were
Power Rangers.
I had
Yeah.
so much Lego.
Yeah.
I
Lego-
liked
Lego
Power Rangers,
Technics.
but the Zords.
Yeah.
Well, they
Oh
were
my
called-
god, swords!
No, you're thinking
Yeah.
of Zoids.
Zoids.
Zords.
Yeah.
They were always really expensive, and I never had any.
Oh,
And without
right.
that, they're just like
They're just
dudes in leotards.
Yeah.
Like,
I was cool with that. They could
Hold on.
each. Also, there was Action Man,
Yeah.
and I had so much
I
Action
had
I
Man.
had
so much
Action
Man,
Man.
yeah.
Yeah.
And what would always frustrate me is the gun never fit in his hand.
Yeah.
And I can still remember that to this very day how angry I was
They
with
see,
that.
they like position his hand, so like his
Yeah.
two fingers are pushed
to look
forward.
like he's holding a gun.
And then, but the fingers wouldn't clip round into the trigger
No,
hole,
no.
so you can. I guess it's something to do with violence.
I don't know. Why would they give you a gun and not let you hold
yeah.
it?
Anyway, Beyblades were kind of cool.
Yeah, Beyblades are
I
awesome.
like Beyblades.
Yeah,
I was a Beyblade's kid.
they were harmful to your fingers.
How many
yeah.
different things can you identify with as a kid?
Mine was
I
like.
mean, like everyone here was Pokemon. A
Yeah.
Pokemon.
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
Digimon.
Really?
I didn't do Pokemon, I was Digimon.
Yeah.
Pokemon.
Yeah.
No,
I was Digimon, Sega, and everything else I didn't catch on.
Dreamcast.
Yeah, fucking love
Well,
Dreamcast.
one day you'll laugh your way to the bank with like the.
Oh yeah, with my one Sega. The blue. No, because my Sega console blew up, and
Blew
nothing
your
of
TV
Digimon
up.
No, I
worked.
meant you'll gamble on the.
Oh,
the
on one
underdog
thing that
and
was really
actually
good,
it'll
yeah.
come Good, like the Wii U, but.
Yeah, my fucking Sega blew my TV and itself up.
Yeah, I had
It
a
took its
Sega
own
as well.
life instead of
It,
being
like,
played.
they didn't have a surge protector in the like power cable.
Yeah.
So if they blew up, everything attached to them also blew up.
You know what didn't
job,
blow up as a
Sega.
kid? That Nintendo 64 down there.
Yeah, but it didn't have Sonic.
All right, Josh, you're kind of preaching to the choir, like.
Yeah,
all-
well done.
All acknowledge.
Every-
Yeah.
Want to talk about how much of a gem Legend of Zelda is?
Yeah, right.
Look at this hidden gem, GoldenEye.
No, GoldenEye's all.
Have you seen?
It was.
Have you seen that little?
We resurrected that. You know it blew up.
Yeah.
We played it the other
How
day.
did you,
Yeah, I heard
how
you
did
guys-
you fix that? 'Cause
We just put it in and played it.
I just literally unplugged it like 2 or 3 times, cleaned the contacts, and it would not run.
No, we put it in the
Insane.
top and clicked go, and it was like.
I know
the
what I'm
Pokemon?
doing tonight.
Oh my god, that game's so bad.
That's great.
No, it is awful.
It's
That's great.
aged so badly.
Yeah,
like
but
every
it's still
N64 game. No, it's not. That's the issue.
Nah,
You want to play a shooter? Go play anything released after the year 2000. It's better than that.
When did that
Of course
come
it
out?
is. It's made
Probably not in the year 2000. I'm not gonna put that. I picked a safe era where I knew that probably wasn't out.
1997, I'm guessing.
When did Half-Life come out?
I don't know.
Play any game after that.
02?
Yeah, there you go. Play any game
Honestly?
after that. They were all good.
05? No, it was 02 was out before.
No,
I
when
still
did,
enjoy
when did
that.
Halo come out? That's when games
Oh.
started getting fucking good.
2000?
Yeah,
And
there you go.
1?
Yeah, it didn't say
Yeah,
that.
all Nintendo 64 cartridges do that.
But yeah, I don't know. I think games from that era can be in my mind and be like, yeah,
Yeah,
I don't want to play them anymore.
but the Zeldas are still pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They hold
I
up.
strongly disagree with that.
No.
James has been playing through Majora's Mask,
Yeah,
and we've all
still
sat through that.
entertaining enough.
Yeah.
And
I'm
it was good.
funny.
I
very
don't find the
entertaining.
gameplay in the 3Ds. I really like the top-down ones. I could probably still play the old top-down ones. I don't like the gameplay in the 3D
I
Zeldas.
have to say, like,
At work, James is like, wow, someone's talking shit about Zelda.
He is
Connor's
a
right
bit-
here, so he can back him
Oh
up.
yeah, good point.
yeah, no,
It's
I
like-
really like them.
It's enjoyable watching James go through them, but I wish he'd do the dungeon. James, I know you're going to watch this.
Oh, does he?
Do the dungeon!
Did he-
Do the fucking dungeon!
Does he do that thing where he does every little side quest there is in
He's
there?
trying to
Yeah.
get
He's
the-
trying to 100% the game, basically.
That's fair. I mean, it's what Darren's doing right
Yeah.
now with Lego.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
But
Like,
I
would
think-
you rather watch James do the side stuff in Zelda or Darren play more
Sorry.
Lego Marvel?
I'm sorry.
Side stuff in Zelda.
Yeah, I'm with Dan. I don't really like Zelda.
Sorry.
I think it's because I never grew up with that monster of a controller, which is awful, by
Yeah.
the way. And I just can't play any game
I really
from that,
don't see
from that
the
console.
aversion.
It's
The
horrible.
stick.
I
The
grew
only
up
thing
with
that's
that
wrong
as
with
a
it
kid.
is
Yeah,
the stick.
what I'm saying is it's horrible for someone who was born with the console that picked the right
It's
controller.
because the stick like wobbles at stationary and only responds if you.
It's also
slam
designed
it.
for someone with 3 hands.
No, you
No,
just
it's
hold
not. You
the
don't
right
hold
to-
No, it's
Yeah.
designed as a weapon to kill people.
Look at
with.
this. Yeah, that's cool. It's not right. It's just not. I
It's
can't.
fine,
in
just
the wrong hand.
disregard the
See,
left
this
side
feels
of the
good,
controller.
but then this
But
shit.
why is
Wait,
it there?
no game ever
No,
uses
it's
the
Nintendo,
left hand
they're
side.
weird.
So I have to play it like this. That's
Yeah.
even worse.
This is really good for audio.
Yeah, I
guys.
thought so. Anyway, I don't like the controller.
I'm still really impressed with how much stuff they pack into those Zelda games. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
For a
There's
I
So
have
so
to
much
say,
going on
like
in there.
playing the new one recently, ignoring that it wiped my save and whatnot. I have to say, like
Let's bring
playing
the
the
elephant
because it's a top-down one, like seeing
I love the top-down.
the evolution of that top-down one that I've been playing recently, and like the old one where it was like all grid-based. I'm surprised at how much how new it feels. Because like obviously there's no grid anymore, so you can walk around like freely with the new stick on the 3DS and whatnot. But like just the amount of like how nice it looks,
Yeah.
how much stuff doesn't feel like it's a top-down grid game anymore, and it's really refreshing. Like
Yeah, I watched you play some of it. It looks like it has a really good sense of, like, height, sense of depth. Yeah, that's what I was looking for.
Yeah. It does a real good job of like making you feel like you know your surrounding very well.
Yeah, I feel like the top-down Zelda games are superior to the 3D ones in every single way.
No.
Like, A Link to the Past is still probably on my top 10 games I like, and I'm not a Nintendo kid.
Yeah, but you like Zelda 2.
I did like Zelda 2. No, I respect Zelda 2 because it tried something different when none of the other Zeldas have, sort of deal. Like, Nintendo was really, like, that was during in Nintendo's experimental phase where all of their good shit came from.
Cut their own hair.
They cut their own hair and started making out with dudes and shit. Is that experimental?
Well, listen to Linkin Park.
Yeah.
I had a very normal upbringing.
All right. Mine was becoming a wolf.
That was my rebellion.
But like, and now they're so safe. I feel like Legend of Zelda 2 sticks out as something when they're like, let's just fucking do something.
So
wacky.
do you not feel like the new one is a step in the right direction?
No, I feel like it's their gimmick of the game. The gimmick of the game is they become 2D.
Yeah, I can
or
see that.
like in Twilight Princess, you're a dog. Or pick one, I can tell you what the gimmick was.
Wind Waker,
Boat, yeah. I can
Skyward Sword.
Skyward Sword, the 3D control, like the one-to-one motion swiping, which
But
didn't
that was
work.
in Twilight Princess.
No, it wasn't.
Not as official.
Not at all. It was just swipe, and your character will swipe. It wasn't like
I see.
directional based.
But the stuff they did in Majora's Mask with like the time, that was never been done before and never been done since. I've not seen it.
Yeah, there you go. There's its gimmick, is you constantly did the same thing over and over again.
But that's a really refreshing mechanic. I've not seen in any game.
But its gameplay as a whole is still very similar to the game before.
I guess, but there's only been 2 of those 3D ones.
No, there's another one that's like that as well. I can't remember which one it is.
Which one?
There's another one that feels very like those 2 games.
Wait, what are you? Are we talking about Ocarina of Time?
Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. There's another one that feels a lot like those. And no, I don't mean Twilight Princess. I can't remember which one it is though, but I can remember if
on the same generation console.
No, because those are the only 2 on that generation of console.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Yeah, but no, I can't remember which one. But they both feel very similar, and they're both on the same console, so they're like they didn't really try anything there. They just did what they knew it was going to work.
I suppose.
No, I disagree.
Yeah, they
Majora's
easily
Mask
could have
is
made a
very
very
different to Ocarina of Time.
No, it's not.
It's quite.
Gameplay wise, it looks exactly the same.
I
Call of
think,
Duty's gameplay
I
is similar
think
to
in
Battlefield
this
3.
situation,
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm not being
probably-
like these are the best games of all time. 100 of 100.
Didn't say that.
I know. I'm just saying.
Ocarina of Time is now 99 out of 100.
Oh no, you dropped a point. Fuck cares.
I think I'm the biggest Zelda fan here easily, and I think I agree with both of you in the fact that, first of all, Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask are very similar, just because they were released very similar, they're on the same platform, things like that. And I do agree they are very similar in games, like gameplay-wise, like like aesthetic-wise and things like that. But I think they do enough in the actual game that makes it different, like the story, the resetting time opposed to
my whole point is they still go through the motions. You get your boomerang, you do your temples, you get the thing, you rescue
that's what
Zelda.
I'm signed up for.
But what I'm saying is that is the issue with Zelda as a whole. Is it's always got its very safe. This is what's happening.
I don't want that to change.
Yeah, that's fine. But I'm saying
Majora's-
my personal issue with it is that it will never change,
Majora's
and
Mask,
that's why I
you
like
don't-
Zelda 2 because it doesn't have that.
You don't save a princess in Majora's Mask.
I don't care. You save something. Do you get the Triforce?
No.
Do you fight Ganon?
No.
You don't do either of those things.
No.
Oh yeah, you're fighting that master dude, aren't you? You
You're
still go
fighting
through the
Scorpion.
temples and
Yeah.
collect something to fight the master dude.
No, you don't get anything from the temple. You can
You
go,
still go through the temples.
You don't have to.
What?
You do.
Yes, you do.
Wow.
I watched.
No,
games
you do. You
play
need to
it.
go through all 4
if
temples
you want
to
to,
get the sages.
yeah.
So
I
you
suppose.
do collect something. You rescue the sages.
Yeah, you
that
don't-
still counts.
It's not Zelda.
You go through, you collect something, and then
Yeah.
that's why you're going through.
Yeah, I get that.
You
But I
get
think,
masks as well.
Yeah, there you go.
I think they could have easily just hammered out another Zelda. But
They are. It's not like they're like revolutionizing the format ever.
No, but I think they changed enough up that it feels refreshing every time, from what I've seen. Unless, like, I wasn't a huge fan of Twilight Princess, but
I think that's the only good one.
Twilight Princess. is
but
really good.
that's super generic.
I think that's
What it
because I
did.
played I've played the N64 ones and then I played that one and I skipped everything in between.
What was in between?
Wind Waker.
Oh, yeah, Wind
Lots.
Waker.
Wind Waker, Phantom Hourglass,
Spirit
Spirit Tracks.
No, Spirit Tracks was after Twilight Princess. So was Phantom
I've
Hourglass.
played.
Was it?
I've
Phantom
completed
Hourglass.
2 of them.
Right.
That was a
I
lot.
don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, I've completed 2 of them.
I just
and
that Twilight Princess came out when Nintendo was having its like emo phase, and everyone was like, "Here's Dark Samus and here's
yeah,
and,
I don't.
and here's Dark
Mario
Link."
Galaxy.
Of course,
And
I'm
turns
never
into
ever
Wolf,
going
it's
to
like,
judge the story of a Zelda game. That would be dumb.
No, I'm not saying that.
Yeah,
just
I'm saying
this
the
one
gameplay
mechanic,
wise,
like,
it's
there's an
really
evil
good.
Wait,
part
hold on.
of, like-
we're not going to get into this again. The way Zelda tells stories is really bad. I have to look up certain facts about Zelda. I have to read it in a book for me to be like, that still doesn't make any cunting sense.
No, it does make perfect
He's
sense.
dead? What? When did that ever happen in the game?
Wait, you're talking about how
That's
all
a
the,
fan
there's
theory.
3 different...
It's not. You said it was in their
Timelines.
book. The book that they made.
Yeah, but
No, the death is a fan.
the
fan-
death is.
But you and James were very, very adamant that that
Yeah,
is
you made it
factual.
clear.
No,
It was
no,
canon.
no.
Yeah.
That storyline I
Yeah.
said was canon.
Yeah.
So
And-
he is dead.
Yeah. It's right.
Wait, stop. Let me stop you right there.
Majora's Mask, yes or no?
There's difference.
Do you know when I talk about fucking, like, Evangelion, you're like, oh, that's dumb, that doesn't make any sense, I have to watch it 8 times through. It's the same with Zelda.
No,
it's
it's not.
really
Yeah,
badly
yeah.
told to me. Like,
It doesn't need
even going
that
into
whole...
storytelling,
Well, you've done this before, but I'm really annoyed that they just...
There's right.
There was someone
if
was
you want
like-
to go by
no, we're
literally-
done. I don't want to hear the story.
And then,
No, I'm not.
Let Will make his point.
it's annoying to me that they had to go, you know all those Zeldas? Let's
Yeah, they
let's
connect.
link them all.
Yeah.
How do they make sense? Well, the only way that makes sense is 3 alternate universes. And it's like, at that point, it's just don't.
It's like
if you need to use the word alternate universe in any of your games, then
I disagree.
that sucks.
It's like when Square Enix came out and said every Final Fantasy is linked ever.
They have.
Really?
No, they haven't.
Yeah, they're all on different worlds, but they're in the same universe.
Well, yeah, they're in the same universe, but it's like...
Oh, right. Some of them are.
Yeah, like 10-2.
Yeah, no, like, there's oh, no, it's all fan theory. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
you're right.
If they came out and said that, they'd probably get a lot of disrespect.
They
I
would.
imagine.
Well, it would
Like
make,
they
it
did
would
after
be totally,
13,
yeah.
it would be bonkers, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it would
That's
make
why,
it
that's why I just don't
That's
really
exactly
like-
the same as it is for Zelda. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're all like they're made as separate games, and then for some reason they're trying to hook them together.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
Apart
it's
from
the
the
same-
obvious like Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask, I can tell trying to link those two. 'cause
Yeah,
they're,
yeah,
like,
yeah. Like, I don't care if they make... Because they made a link
Majora's
between
Mask
worlds,
doesn't-
which is like...
That's
here's
that's
a
the
link
link-
to the past
yeah.
too, basically.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's like, that's cool.
Which is why I want to play that, by the way, because Link to the Past. is
You
awesome.
can
Yeah.
borrow it, like,
Yeah, I'll probably give that a bash.
But when they're like, well, here's Zelda if he died. And here's a Zelda game if he died.
Oh, right, sorry.
As in,
His Spirit Tracks, which is the flooded
Really
one,
shit.
except it's not flooded anymore and really bad.
That's
But
because
we'll
they.
get into
I
that.
don't know.
And it's like, I don't... It's why I'm not a fan of, like, Marvel and the Marvel
That
universe
makes
doing crossovers
also.
all the
I'm
time.
not gonna explain it, but Spirit Tracks does explain
No,
exactly
yeah, Spirit
why
Tracks
that.
is actually made as a sequel.
Right,
like,
okay.
Yeah,
It-
that was a really bad
So,
example.
so it's Phantom Hourglass. Like Wind Waker, Phantom Hourglass, and Spirit Tracks. All 3 of them are linked, like in the games they see.
Phantom Hourglass was a dream. I remember the end of that one.
No.
No,
Yeah.
That
what
was
happened at the end of
Link's
that one.
that's, the end
Awakening.
of, that's the end of Mario 2, right?
Link's Awakening is a dream.
Yeah.
Hence Link's
No,
Awakening.
Phantom
No.
Hourglass is as well.
No, it isn't. The end of Phantom Hourglass.
You
go
wake
through
up
that
on the
time.
boat.
Stop!
with
Wait,
Zelda.
wait. Who the
Or
fuck
what's
was
her name from Wind
Guys,
Waker?
we're getting into our lore discussion. Let's not do
I
this.
haven't played Phantom Hourglass. It's the one I haven't played.
Right, that is
So-
a dream.
Right.
That's what was implied. But there was like a little, there's your boat from the game, like Easter egg.
What a twist.
So maybe it wasn't a dream.
Anyway, let's not get. I
don't-
really,
I don't-
really want to pull away
Did you
from the
play that
Zelda.
I played the way
Can-
through Phantom
Go on,
Hourglass, yeah.
this is a mistake.
We're
I
just
don't
chatting
wanna-
about a game.
You're
What's
going
wrong
into
with
the
you?
lore of Zelda.
No, we're not.
What's
I
the
played
matter?
Phantom
We're
Hourglass.
just talking about.
You're like, it might have been a dream. Oh, but it wasn't because of this.
No, that's
Like,
not
I feel
what we
that's
were saying
that's
at
not a
all.
good idea.
They play that French
Right.
song
Anyway,
really
the
slowly
point
through
I
the
was
whole
going to
film.
make a minute ago was that
Game even?
I
I
don't
don't know.
don't get the big issue with the fact that there's 3 timelines. Like,
I didn't say that.
As soon as
I
you
said
say,
that any of them being.
as soon as you use the word alternate universe in like your description of a story, it just
it's
it
not.
cheapens
It's
it.
the
But
same
Or
universe.
extended lore.
It's just
Extend-
different
well, no, extended
versions
lore's
of.
That kind of gets me a little
Extended
bit.
law is an all-encompassing thing about if you
What?
literally are interested
How
in
can
any
extended
subject.
lore bother you in the slightest?
It's
Yeah.
just like... Yeah, okay, it doesn't.
You read the Evangelion manga.
Yeah. But that's not trying to... Yep, that's
Yeah.
an alternate
Just,
timeline.
there you go. You just blew everything by being like, "Oh, I
yeah.
can do that."
Yeah, true. Alright, you win.
But as soon as you use the word like extended, no, not fuck's sake.
Alternative universe.
alternative universe in your storytelling, it's
Yeah.
like I don't care anymore. That's
I'm cool if it's like a little side story. Like if this happened, this is like.
yeah, I guess, but
Now, can you imagine like if you're reading
But-
like a set of books and then you have one side book which is like, imagine if Bloody Blah had won.
no,
This happens.
no, I don't care.
Really?
I
think
value
that's
my
really
time
neat.
enough.
So, like-
because so they create a world which you read
Yeah.
or.
Sorry,
watch
I don't know
or
why I'm
play.
going for books.
Yeah, but you know what I mean. Like
Yeah.
you watch or play, you consume that media, and it's like here's what happened in this world.
Would you
If
not
someone
be?
says, "Here's what might have happened in this world," it's like I don't care. It doesn't matter.
So
to me
could
at
you
all.
be like, let's take it for instance, like Halo.
Yeah.
What happens if the Covenant had won like
I
a big
don't.
war?
I don't care.
And you play as the Covenant.
I don't care.
Infinitely.
Well, it
suddenly
might be a
cool.
cool game. It might be the coolest game in the century.
Yeah,
but
care about
story-wise, I
story-wise.
do not give a
Right,
shit.
yeah.
Like, it doesn't add anything to
The world you already
the
have.
world that I'm engaged in. So it doesn't matter to me. Like,
Fair enough.
I
No, I completely see
didn't
that.
think I would be unique in that, but apparently.
No, I mean, I like the oh, that's clever. I like playing with the idea. I don't like it being a core.
I'm
like
not going to say you're wrong,
the
because
series
obviously it's
relies
your
on
opinion,
this.
but I completely disagree with that.
So why do you?
I think it's a really neat concept to explore different versions
say-
of a universe that I'm invested in.
But you're following the Zelda timeline
Yeah.
now. If they said this is the real one, these other two are just whatevers. Like, would that not bother you if you really liked? I don't know. What's your favorite one?
Probably the adult timeline.
No, what's your favorite game?
Oh,
the adult timeline sounds like the porn.
Yeah, that's really bad porno.
I'm gonna say
Link
Ocarina
walks
of
with a
Time.
mustache.
Ocarina of Time is that an adult one?
No,
You turn into an
that's-
adult now.
That's the
Right, anyway.
fan point.
So your favorite
Travel in
game
time.
is Ocarina of Time, right?
Yeah.
So what if they said tomorrow, like, that storyline doesn't, nothing matters in that storyline?
Yeah, the true storyline is Wind Waker.
Yeah,
Maybe.
exactly.
Like,
That is the adult timeline.
Right, but
Sorry,
wait, how?
suddenly something...
no, sorry,
don't
yeah,
ask
sorry.
that
it doesn't matter.
I'm not going to explain
Something
it,
that
but I know
you
you
off.
have been
Hold on.
something that you have been invested in, and they tell you it's not real, it doesn't matter. Like, it's all a dream.
It's
Whatever.
still like there's still 3 games on it. Like that's cool. Like I still like the other universes. Like that's great. That doesn't bother me.
I suppose.
I think if it's done right, it's good. Like
Because I don't want to keep going back to it, but like the 3 universes in Legend of Zelda, there's not like one universe and then it's like if this happened. Like each route that you take is a completely separate thing, and they document like stuff that happens in those timelines, and there's genuine lore about like separately for each of them, and I think it's really interesting to see different routes of what happens after.
I think
Ocarina
it
of
could
Time.
easily have then just been like, yeah, these are just standalone games.
Yeah, I feel
like with Final
it's
Fantasy,
not-
there is also Final Fantasy like 10-2. Like they have got
No,
sequels.
I understand.
Just
your
do
point.
that.
I
feel
think
like-
this is really neat.
But there are some like
No.
standalone games which don't link in at all, but they try and force it in there.
What?
Zelda.
Like
On
the
the Legend of Zelda?
Yeah, like the 2 DS games that the 2 Game Boy Advance games which you've never heard of.
Oh, what? Oracle of Seasons
Yeah.
and Oracle of Ages?
Apparently, those are part of the. I'm going to get this wrong, and people are going to be angry at me.
Oracle
so-
timeline.
Oh no.
Apparently, they're part of the time travel timeline. Because
That's
no,
not-
the
that's
one
not
where
the time.
the one when Ganon dies.
Yeah, no, the
Hey,
one where Ganon
right,
wins.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah, when he wins.
Wait,
No,
so-
because he dies at some point. The whole point of those 2 games is the 2 baggies are trying to bring him
Connor,
back.
you're doing it again.
Sorry, yeah, I'm doing that thing. But yeah, but when they try and force it in there, because those games don't have any story. They're fucking Game Boy Advance games, but they try and ram it in there like, no, they
Yeah,
are.
It feels like at some point someone said, we have to link these. Not
Yeah.
from the beginning. They've like, we're making this gigantic story that will all
Yeah,
link
it wasn't.
together.
It wasn't crafted as a story.
It
It
feels
was
like they
stitched together.
made bloody, what's the flying one? Skyward Sword.
Yeah.
And then someone went, you know it'd be neat if all these universes met up, and then they're like, how can we possibly do this with all these different games where basically none of the events
Yeah.
link at all together?
It's like if I sat down and tried to put all of the Final Fantasy games together, and I came up with my own janky ass like.
Or if you tried to like,
I don't see why that's a big problem.
because
it feels very forced.
it cheapens the experience.
It doesn't.
When you're like,
I
when
feel
I'm
that
sat,
that-
when
I-
I'm sat and we're watching Majora's Mask, and you're like, did you know this is a follow-on from Ocarina of Time, and that Link may be dead at the beginning? It's like doesn't care, don't matter.
Yeah, let
That
me-
all just sounds
yeah.
bonkers and dull and stupid.
See, for me, that's I don't know. It's more of something. It
You should read Marvel. You'd fucking.
Yeah.
no,
We
it's
Luke
not the
Connor would
same
just
at all.
disappear.
Yeah.
We'd never see him again.
I don't think that's the same at all. Like,
It's exactly the same.
Yeah.
It feels like they took like the Expendables and Terminator and Predator and was like, well, here's the Arnie arc of these action films.
Of the explosion
I think
universe.
because you don't, I think because you don't care about it, you don't like listen to any of it at all, so you
It's-
don't
it's like
appreciate it.
fanfic, like-
Because you instantly disregard it, so you just mock it for what it is.
I
and
can
you don't,
happily take in a story that I have no interest in playing the game of. Like
no,
I've done that with
that's
many
not what I
series.
mean. Like for instance, with the going back to it again, like with the 3 different Legend of Zelda universes, you don't care about multiple universes. You want them to all be standalone. You don't care what they're all about or anything. You just
I've,
you
like,
instantly it's like,
with-
oh, multiple universe, don't care.
No, like with Pokemon, there's ridiculous theories of why, like, oh, we discovered a new region with new Pokemon and then populated it, but we never spoke about it before. Like,
Yeah, like Ash dies in one of them. Like,
Let's not do
that's
this.
Stupid.
That's a fan theory.
That's stupid. That's
Yeah.
the serious.
But like, I'm completely fine with them trying to link together because it makes sense. Like that, I can buy that. That no one would be like, did you ever go to that island that's got these other weird Pokemon in? Of course, no one would just chat like that. It makes no sense. They can link those quite nicely. But with Zelda, because they're so vastly different, it just
How?
like the world layout in a lot of the games is completely different.
All right. Yeah, I suppose. But it does
And like,
explain.
there's no. They keep saying, "Oh, this Legend of Time," and it's like this dude called Link has showed up again, and he's trying to save someone. It's like, hold on.
Yeah, like if you give birth to a little elf blonde-haired kid, be like, shit.
Why would
If
you
anything happens to this child, we are all going to die. You just put that kid in a glass box and be like,
Put him in a jar.
There
yeah.
are other blonde elves in the game.
I'm taking the piss, obviously.
Also,
Yeah.
Link
But like,
is
I'd be like, let's name him Link, and like someone bursts in like, that's the name of the hero of time.
Why would
And
you?
you're like,
No, you would never call your son Link.
Oh, yeah,
because you die.
yeah, you're gonna die or your daughter is gonna be stolen. Like, don't name your child Link.
Link and Zelda.
It's a joke. I'm just taking the piss. You'd be like, you never do that because you know that that's
have
the hero.
spent far too much time talking
Yeah.
about Zelda.
Yeah, we have.
My life.
Yeah, we're just talking about like the
I guess, but
storytelling in games. We can give it another 20 minutes or so. You
Yeah?
can stare at that all you want.
I am going to.
Cool. It's pretty distracting.
Well, fuck you.
I also wonder if
close
it's
the
going to
screen.
make you quiet every time Josh opens and closes.
That's why I wasn't talking when I had it open.
All right. You probably should have waited till Connor wasn't talking.
Yeah,
It doesn't matter.
Yeah. But yeah, I think storytelling in games needs a lot of work, especially over big timelines like this. They haven't quite gotten how. If you want
to do it.
yeah, you should make a big storyline and then break it into chunks. You shouldn't try and stitch together what you have.
But what happens if the problem with doing that is then you get like games that set up for a sequel are bad and then don't ever finish it, and
Don't make bad
that's-
games. Problem solved.
Yeah.
alright. Well, that's
Like, if a game's going to be bad, then I don't care about its lore.
Yeah, like, I've never played a game like, oh, this game's
No,
really
but
bad,
it
but I
can-
love the story.
It can make it worse if there is never. A
Maybe,
sequel
but like
for
when
it.
I'm playing a game, like I'm going to go back to Halo just because that game has a big lore. It feels like everything works together, even though I'm aware those games weren't constructed like
Really?
to be part of a big
With
story.
Halo 4, you felt that was easily sloppy.
No, that's
into
why
Halo-
that game feels so sloppy because it feels like it wasn't
yeah,
constructed well in the
it
story.
feels tacked on because it wasn't planned.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the problem with.
Yeah, like, it
Zelda.
feels like Bungie had like a plan in the background the whole time throughout the Halo series, and then 343 came and went, "Fuck it," and it's like, we'll stitch this on. That's what the entire Zelda series feels like.
Well, only because they tried to do that.
Yeah, that's not. If Halo was like Halo Run, or just call something else like robot fighting ninja
Yeah.
monkeys, I'd probably be like, "That's a great game."
Or if you were like 5 million years in the future.
Yeah, yeah.
One man.
And it's it's
That
like
comes back and
it's got nothing to do with the Forerunners. It's just completely disconnected. I'd be fine with that.
So Destiny.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. If Destiny happened to take place in the Halo universe, it wouldn't bother me because they're so far apart. If they didn't try and link them together in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
That might happen in
That's a
Destiny.
really
yeah.
weird place in that conversation.
Yeah. But yeah, I think craft your games better. It's pretty much the wrong with that.
Is that your mantra?
Yeah. I feel this is an issue with Japanese games. A lot of Japanese games have very, very stupid stories that don't work.
Tails
at all.
off.
I've not played a good story
Japanese?
game.
You played
No,
Lost
I
Odyssey?
played.
Final Fantasy 9? You said you really like that?
I did, yeah, but the story is kind of.
Is that not the whole point to play a JRPG?
No,
is for
because
the
I
story?
like the gameplay of. Like the problem with the new ones is the story gets in the way of the gameplay.
Fair enough.
And also the gameplay's not that good anymore because it hasn't evolved at all. But we won't.
Yeah, we won't get
get
into
into
that.
Have you played
Don't
Lost
shit over
Odyssey?
JRPGs. Didn't like Lost Odyssey.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
we did
Very-
this
DOS
in the
DOS
last
Odyssey.
podcast.
I do not remember that last
DOS
podcast.
Odyssey.
DOS Odyssey.
DOS Odyssey.
I don't think that game had a good story or
Fair
gameplay.
enough.
I think it was very cookie cutter.
Yeah, because one of the kids is called Cookie.
Is that
No.
actually a thing?
One of the kids is called Cookie.
Oh, right.
No, but I probably hated that when I saw it.
Yeah. But yeah, I think some JRPGs aren't very good at storytelling at all. There's lots of
I
words.
play the best ones. Shadow of the Colossus.
Yeah.
Barely any talking.
Yeah, I
Disney
feel
don't
that
talk.
the Japanese can
wouldn't
do
say it's an
symbolism really well.
What is it then?
Okay,
An adventure game.
Japanese
Japanese
storytelling,
games,
let's say.
then.
Alright.
I feel like, yeah,
I feel like Dark Souls has enough story that you can
Yeah.
go looking for, but doesn't
Yeah.
just like
I
ram
feel
it
that's
down your
I feel
throat.
that's the best way to tell stories. Like obviously there'll be some games which is like Uncharted where it's like a movie that you're also taking part in. But if you want to tell like a really cool story in a game, do it through gameplay,
Dark Souls
not
stuff.
through talking at me. Like let me experience
one thing I really
the
like
game.
about Fallout games and Skyrim Elder Scrolls games is that you'll roll up to a place and be like, what's happened here? Like
And you can
you'll find
see,
like
like,
interesting
yeah.
like visually story, like visual narrative stuff. Like you'll find a body in a bed and be like, oh, how'd this happen? And then
There'll be like a
there'll
knife,
be like a
and then,
note,
yeah.
and it'll be like, oh, what's going on here? Like Dishonored does that really well as well
Yeah,
because you're in this like ruined city and there's loads of remnants of where people have lived and like
I think Dishonored does its like lore without ever telling you anything really well.
Dishonored has really nice.
Yeah.
It's a really nice style. I know
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
basically like medieval Half-Life, but it
Which is
looks
cool.
really fucking
Half-Life
good.
also had a really nice style. So.
It did. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I don't like that games are trying to tell me a story in a medium which isn't games. It's like they're trying to tell me either it's cutscenes, which is what movies do better, or in words, which is what books do
But
better.
then the Uncharted games manage that fine, I think.
The what game, sorry?
Sorry, Uncharted games.
Oh yeah, because
do that fine.
but they make themselves so movie-like that it works.
Yeah, I guess.
What
But
about-
I
some
think the
games
problem, my problem with JRPGs, or not JRPGs, just Japanese games for the most part, is that they try to make sure you feel what you're supposed to be feeling at all times.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
Like they have to be like, this
That's
is the
an
sad part, so you have to feel sad.
That's
and
an
I'm going
issue
to tell
with
you that you're
games in
sad.
general. To be
And
honest, not just
yeah.
J. So what? Are you
No,
gonna
I
say?
think it's way more prevalent in Japanese media.
Maybe just because they're emotionally
excuse me.
forcing a lot more, just in general.
Yeah.
The storytelling in Portal is done fantastically
Yeah.
without much.
But that's
like-
because for the most part, there's no story in that.
Yeah,
game.
exactly.
That's the whole
Well,
twist.
you go and find
Yeah.
like the Ratman.
Like
and
Portal
stuff.
1 had a really cool story because you can go and find story things. And it
Yeah.
does it. Valve does that whole
Yeah. I
never
think Portal
stopping
1
you from playing while telling you the story.
Portal
really
1
well.
did it better than Portal 2.
Yeah, I'd agree
That's
with that.
because like Portal 2 was more Portal.
Yeah.
Like, I had my fill of Portal by the end of Portal 1.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I love Portal 2. It's absolutely
I
fantastic.
really like Portal 2, but everything felt very like also ran as just sort of
Yeah.
I'm doing more of this.
Yeah.
And GLaDOS is going to say some
Yeah, and then Wheatley's going
funny
to do
stuff,
something.
and Wheatley's here now, so he's going to say some funny stuff. And it's,
Yeah, I feel like a lot in games is just stop telling me shit, let me play the game.
yeah,
There's
definitely.
that really cool one in Portal 2 where it's like you find a Ratman cave and it was like some encoded audio file and you had to download an app on your phone and listen to it
I
and it
hate
came
that.
out with a picture of the cave.
But you like the
I think that's really cool.
I'll just Google it.
I think that was really
Let
cool.
someone else smarter than me do
I
all
don't
that.
agree with you guys at all in what you're saying right now.
Well, okay. Feel
Go.
free to counter
I
argument.
don't know. Like you say you wish it wasn't given to you as obviously.
No, not that. If you want to tell me a story, tell me a story. But games have a way of delivering a story that no other medium can do. And they're not using that. They don't allow the interactivity to be part of the storytelling. Whenever a story is told in the game, you're immediately broken out, a text screen pops up, and you can't interact anymore. It's done. Like, you're now just watching.
Alright, so
Or
what about
things-
Fable?
I think that's a really
You
bad way of
can't-
storytelling.
You
Really?
can't
Yes, you
always be the one playing the story
Yes,
at all
you
times.
can.
All right, I'm not.
What do you
right,
mean
that's
by
not
that?
you.
What, am I going to play a bystander in a racing game?
No, but I mean, like you're
You have to
playing a
turn the camera
character
really
and it
fast.
wants to tell you backstory of something that's happened thousands of years ago.
Yeah.
You're playing this character that's not existing thousands of years ago.
Play a cutscene.
No, I think that's right.
No, play someone who was there 1,000 years ago.
I don't
Or
like
hell,
doing that.
let me
because it
stumble
takes-
upon some ruins and see an ancient. I don't have to be shown and pushed in my face. Let me experience it by discovering it like an actual person would.
The Witcher games, have you played Witcher 2?
Yeah.
They do a really good job of, it's an RPG basically, but you switch perspectives.
Yeah.
And it'll be, you're playing as this character for a bit, and it will show you this event that's happening elsewhere which affects your story, but you're never out of the gameplay. You're walking, it's like an interactive cutscene. You're walking around as this character, and then
Yeah.
you make decisions as that character, and it'll affect your actual part of the game.
The one part
It's
of like
really
Spec
clever.
Ops
You
Online
must-
I like is you never break, you never
Oh
are
my
taken
God, the
away.
story behind Spec Ops Alive was really good.
Yeah,
I
and I like that the
really
decision making of that was like
That
you
was
didn't
so
know you were
good,
making
yeah.
decisions. It was like shoot
Really
down these guys or
enjoyed that.
shoot the snipers or don't do anything.
Like, as much as funny as it was watching kind of get angry at that, the story
You were
was
just
really
bad
good
at that.
behind it.
No,
Yeah.
no. The game was difficult because I was playing it on the hardest difficult.
No, you weren't.
That's fine.
You're playing
Alright,
hard.
the hardest unlocked difficulty at the time I was playing it on. Anyway, the problem I had with that game is that it did something really cool, but left it so loose at the end. Like there was no like.
That's an issue with games in
Yeah.
general.
I don't know. With that one specifically, like, I get that it was the whole you actually going insane.
Let's not spoil it.
Yeah, that's a fairly new game.
You were gonna say something else as well just before you said that.
Right. Well, I get all of that that happens, but I don't like how it doesn't make clear which. Like, it throws all this stuff at you suddenly at the end and doesn't make it clear enough. Like, what...
Play the game again.
Yeah.
There are subtle hints throughout the entire game that
No, I did.
So are you complaining about an ambiguous ending?
Yes.
But you just don't like ambiguous endings, do you?
Yeah, that's you as a person.
Yeah.
You don't like that shit at all. So that's not the game's fault. That's
Did
your
you
fault.
watch the original Italian job?
Don't.
Yes. Oh my god, I hate
That ending is so good. That ending is a masterpiece.
No, that is
That should tell you
diabolical.
everything you
Yep.
need to know about Connor's point of
There you
view.
go.
What about the ending of Inception?
That's not
I didn't really
not
care.
ambiguous at all.
Yeah, it is.
It's
Yes,
it's,
it
it's
is.
one of two options.
No,
it's
it
not
isn't.
like it could be anything.
Well, that's the same as bloody Italian job, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, I mean, it was like it's very obvious what they were trying to show me. With the Italian job, it was like, oh, maybe it was this, maybe it was that. It was more.
What? No, it's not.
I feel it was more like
No,
Do you remember what happens at the end of the Italian
not
job?
overly.
They're hanging
in
over
the
cliff
bus.
with the golf.
And
Oh,
the goal
right,
is
yeah,
the
I
lead
do
version
remember now.
falling out of the bus, and then he's like, "I've got a great
Nobody
idea.
move. I've got a
I've got
plan
a great
or something.
idea." Yeah. And
And
then it slowly
comes to
zooms
that.
out. And
It's
that.
such a
Like,
good film.
We should go watch that.
We should watch
But
it.
yeah, but like the spinning top is like, All
But,
right.
yeah, I like
but
stuff
then,
like that.
Then the wedding ring.
Oh, no,
I'm not going to go into this.
I
'cause we're here
like
for
I
hours.
like it, but I don't think it's that
Yeah.
powerful in the
No, but I like
Mm.
I like a film that ends with
Something that makes you talk
something
about
that's
it.
like it's like a talking point for
Yeah.
after.
Yeah,
It's like,
I'm saying that not every film should do that.
I think,
no, not every
I
film,
think
but it's
it can
very
easily
at
do a
home.
talking point without it being ambiguous or a cliffhanger.
You're wrong.
I think there are
No, I'm...
Cliffhangers are a good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Have
Like,
you seen No Country
if-
for Old Men?
Oh my god, the ending
Don't
to that
do
film.
not watch Old Country for Old
Don't
Men.
watch that.
You will
You'll
hate
ruin
that
it
film.
for us.
Yeah, you'll be like, but why did he do this?
Yeah, that film. Has,
Like,
that
if you
film
don't-
has,
The most ambiguous. It has like
yeah, it has
four
a
different
yeah,
questions
really
at the
ambiguous
very end.
ending,
Yeah.
If you didn't like the ending of the Italian Job, it's like that would blow it.
Yeah.
Alright.
But yeah,
I don't like the fact
wait.
that...
Wait, did you say cliffhangers piss you off?
Yeah.
What? So you don't like something that's like next time?
I don't mind it on a TV show because I know that it's not long until I can
Ones where it's like
see-
the end of the series. Like, did you watch Sherlock?
Yeah.
The ending of that series.
That's fine because
That's fine.
I know that they're going to make another one, and at some point that will be answered.
You are aware it's going to do that cliffhanger type thing every single series.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, alright. But, like, I
There
don't know.
might not be a series after
With a
this.
Yeah.
film, when it leaves it on there may or may not be another film after this.
Right.
This is the cliffhanger. Like, it could be.
But if
one
there
about-
was no cliffhanger, then there'd definitely not be a movie.
It doesn't,
after.
no, that's not how,
How
it
do you,
works.
of course it is.
You know, you can
Otherwise,
wrap
it
up,
feels.
you can entirely wrap up a film.
Expendables one had
While
a pretty good
having
ending. Well, I say it had,
Expendables 1 didn't have very good
it had
storytelling.
an ending, and then Expendables 2 came.
Yeah,
It
exactly.
was
That's
No,
the
but you can entirely wrap up a story.
But I feel like I wouldn't anticipate the movie more if there wasn't a cliffhanger. of the
I
first.
suppose,
I
but
don't think cliffhangers are bad at all.
no, I don't either. I think
No,
that-
I've-
I
I've
don't.
really enjoyed
I
it.
don't like
Cliffhanger,
things not being finished. Like, it means that.
Do you not like things though that leave you like
Wanting more.
leave you questioning
yeah.
what happened in the film and like, so maybe this happened because of this and
No.
Like
I like a
Oh,
finite.
your life must be
So
pretty
boring.
boring.
you also don't like it when main character. You don't like any like threat to a storyline at all.
No, I like a
That's
finite.
why you like Zelda.
control.
It's
That
just
is why you're like you know it's so safe.
yeah.
I am going to
Here's
visit the
hero,
water temple.
He's going to do some temples and save.
That
the
is
princess.
why you like
Yeah.
Zelda. Holy
And
crap!
he's going to beat the villain and save the princess, and that's the
You're
end.
entirely right.
Oh my god!
That's really weird.
You are the most boring human being.
Thanks.
I'm not going to be nice to you.
I love like open-ended films, like Donnie Darko. That has a lot of like fan theories around it.
God.
Shut up!
I hate something that doesn't
podcast.
explain itself and relies on that.
I hate
fact.
things
I
that
like
being
that.
when they're needlessly ambiguous for like no reason.
I personally,
Yeah,
I love
uh,
that in films.
bad,
And
but-
I
media.
don't. I think it's lazy.
yeah.
No, I think it's
They're
good.
not
It's-
telling me a
it's-
story.
it is.
They're hoping that I come
it's,
up with on
it's
myself.
a lazy way
which is
to
cool.
build interest.
It's
in it.
not.
It's,
Well, that's your opinion. In my
No,
opinion,
it's like
cool.
it's like someone being like dragons, and me being like, let me write a story around that. And then
Yeah.
it's the same sort of. It's like dragons with red eyes. It's like. I could write an entire script around this. Ones with the red eyes mean that he's actually a princess. Like,
But-
I could come up with any wacko bullshit, and it could be right because they haven't given me enough information to go
that's
on.
just your opinion.
That's my correct opinion in why storytelling
You're-
should
No,
be told.
he-
the
You're
way
not
it is.
correct.
He's
You're just
right
your
in the
opinion.
fact that when a story is ambiguous to the point that it feels lazy because there is just no consistency.
There's
to it.
no,
I
there's no
think-
meat. Like, Inception is the good amount of
Yeah.
ambiguous. Like, there are enough questions, but I can be like, man, that was a good film. I love that story.
The Dark Knight Rises, on the other hand, I feel like that got needlessly silly in some places.
When Batman came back from the
That
desert
wrapped
instantly,
itself up
yeah.
too nicely. I was like,
That's a good argument for the other way.
If
Yeah,
they
yeah,
left the
things
film
just
when
let's not.
we've
yeah,
all seen
we've already gone over this as well.
Yeah, when he
on a
just-
podcast.
did we?
Yeah,
I don't remember everything. I
yeah,
said.
you should.
I'm sorry, I've write
But
it down.
I remember everything you say.
Dick.
But yeah, it's definitely
Yeah, I think
when things are like needlessly ambiguous and just they're
Yeah.
like, ooh, because it's mysterious, and you're like, I don't give.
No, I don't mind. Oh, it's mysterious. It's when they're like, and then I'm never going to explain it to you. And
No,
I'm
yeah, that's
very
what I
happy
mean,
that
like-
I'm never going to explain it to you.
I didn't like the Last of Us ending because that had a.
That had a-
Hang on,
that-
I want to play that.
It had a
that
cliffhanger.
No,
it's
I'm
not.
not. I'm not going to spoil
Okay,
it.
cool.
But that had a cliffhanger as well.
Yeah.
And I think that's why I didn't like that.
You're almost certain that's going to get a sequel, though. You can be.
Yeah,
you
well,
think?
obviously. Yeah,
It's
no,
sold
it
really
is
well.
a thing to get.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
ends it on a cliffhanger for a sequel.
All right.
But yeah, I don't like ambiguous endings at all. I think they're dumb.
I think they're brilliant.
No, I don't mind ambiguous endings. I hate ambiguous movies or ambiguous things. It's just like,
Things that are consistently
Sure.
No, I
ambiguous,
think
not.
I don't mind. I just think things that are like needlessly mysterious, just for the point of being mysterious. I
Yeah.
think Inception suffers from that a little bit
a tiny bit, not
because
nearly as
sometimes
much as.
you're
Have you
just
seen
like,
Donnie
well, why
Darko?
did that happen? It's like,
Have you seen
yeah.
Donnie Darko?
Oh yeah, Donnie Darko is like a prime offender.
Yeah, yeah.
No, I
It's
like.
just,
I like.
why did that weird shit happen? Because
Yeah, it's like, explain it yourself. It's like, but no, that's your job, storyteller.
I think it's really cool when films and media set up a framework and fill in little bits, and then you can put fan theories in and your own ideas and talk to your friends about it. In this case, none of you really like Donnie Darko. So
I like
I
Donnie
don't think
Darko.
there's enough there. Like,
Yeah, the thing is
if
that
they set up a gigantic, like, epic thing and only tell me a little bit of it, that's fair enough. Because then I
I
can,
can,
be like, oh, I, wonder
I
what
can
happened to
literally
that.
say anything I want about Donnie
What-
Darko
what-
and be right
like,
in
what-
its world.
Like, listen
Yeah,
to what you
that's
said.
fine.
You can
That's
say
not
they
good.
set up this gigantic epic thing. The ambiguousness that I'm getting from like you guys describing Donnie Darko is that I'm speaking really
Stop it,
fast.
Josh.
it's fine.
Is that they've not set up that giant
Yeah,
epic
they've
thing.
not.
It's
It's
just
literally-
given you a clip of something and left it for you.
It's
Yeah.
literally like this really.
It's the difference between me
Yeah.
coming up with a story in Middle Earth and me coming up with a story off the top of my head.
It sets up this like really short, mundane. Oh well.
Let's
I
not
didn't
go
like
into the
film, so-
quality
yeah,
of
yeah.
the film.
But and then it loads of weird shit happens that it never explains, and it's just
Yeah, the fact is it explains nothing.
yeah.
Like, it's so ambiguous that it could have been anything. I could come up with, like, I could be like, you know that rabbit? I think he was spawned by demons, and the demons were summoned by his little sister because she had a book in her
no.
hand
You
at
know
some
what?
point.
It's actually him the whole time.
Yeah.
I'd gone back in time.
Yeah.
and he was summoned by
I
God.
could fucking say
Um,
anything and it would be right. Because nothing can be wrong.
I'm not even going to bother.
Yeah, it's just...
No, because there is a bit with Frank which kind of does explain. But I'm not going to go into it. 'cause you guys
Sorry,
aren't
yeah, that was...
interested.
No, that was... Oh, I like Donnie Darko. You're acting like I don't like the film. I do like the film.
Oh, really?
I hate the fan theories.
I didn't like that.
If I sit down and be like, that was fucking weird. Like, I can watch an artsy film as well, which has no storyline. It's just visualized, like, oh, that's really cool. And it has no, like, substance to it. I'm fine with that. It's when it's somewhere in between.
I've seen Bunraku.
No, I've never seen Bonaraku.
It's good. It's like a very American Asian film.
It
if that makes
sounds
sense.
Yeah.
Asian.
It's good. We should watch that. It's got Woody Harrelson in it. You love it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Was he in Cheers, by the way?
I haven't seen Cheers.
Have you not? Has anyone here watched Cheers?
I've watched Cheers. Yes, he is.
Is Woody Harrelson
Yeah,
in
yeah.
that? And he's called Woody.
Yeah.
Fucking, I thought it was. He's so young though. I was like, oh, what?
Seeing him in Natural Born Kid is like such a good actor.
Natural films are great.
He's good.
Let's not go into what films are good.
What? Should we
Yeah,
list
yeah.
off what films we
Yeah.
Watch top 40 film.
Donnie Darko #1.
Ah, I guess stuff that's not even on there.
No, yeah.
Oh, that would
It's
be
not.
Yes,
It's,
it would.
It's not a
Why?
good...
It doesn't really fucking
I'd take
matter.
the Expendables over
It's
the
not...
Donnie
It's,
Darko.
I would not.
No.
No.
There was two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the problem is we're so diametrically
Yeah.
opposed on what we enjoy that when
We managed to hammer out a list of games. I think we could.
games
do
I think
movies,
is easier.
maybe.
Yeah, because a game is like I'm gonna sit down and play this.
I think it's easier to do movies because what you get from games is entirely up to what you did in the game.
That's
Like-
true. Yeah,
Yeah.
Like I had an awesome time with Dead Rising because I just ran around stabbing zombies the whole time. But
yeah. I feel that's why I feel like games are so cool, and they're better.
Well,
than,
yeah.
and they're better than every other medium. Take that,
the
everyone
best
else.
one, that's it, because the best thing about games is when you have an experience that's completely different to someone else in the same game. Like,
Yeah,
yeah. It's-
games are neat.
Like
Games are
Dragon
cool.
Age, the
We should-
first one, was like two complete. You can have like different
Yeah,
stories
I
to your friends
suppose.
in it.
yeah,
I
yeah.
meant more like emergent shit, like
Oh yeah,
GTA and
like yeah, my car hits a building and flies.
backflip
into it.
onto
or
a train.
Dishonored. Like Dishonored does it really.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
that's...
I like when I like and also dislike when games have like a divergent story, but it never, because Mass Effect is really bad. I love Mass Effect, but it's really bad in that it's like, here is a story choice, this will affect you at some point.
Yeah.
Whereas things like Dishonored, just it sort of naturally happens as you're playing the game, and that's
I like
that also makes me really angsty about every decision I
hidden
make.
choices. I
throughout
think
the
are
whole
much more clever than like pick red or blue.
Yeah.
This
Well, that was literally Mass Effect at points when it was like,
Yeah.
pick be nice to him or kick him in the face.
Although
option,
my
and it
biggest
was-
issue with Mass Effect is that there was a point system tied to the choices, which was
Yeah.
fucking dumb.
There wasn't the first. I don't think there was in the third.
Yeah, there
one,
was
there?
Paragon and Renegade was
They
always
still
a
have
thing.
Paragon and
Yeah.
Renegade points.
Always
they
a
did,
thing.
didn't they? Yeah, I forgot about that.
That's a BioWare issue though.
That yeah,
They
they can't
always
seem to
have a
make
good
games
and
without
evil.
leather like be good, be awful.
Dragon Age have a good and evil meter.
No,
I don't think it did.
it did.
It had your
It had-
followers' opinions.
Yeah,
on you.
Yeah.
I'm actually okay with that because that realistic. I don't like that I can keep track of them. That's really weird.
Yeah, and you could just cheat the system by giving them
Yeah,
gifts,
yeah.
so they loved you.
Yeah,
That's
is
all I did.
Like real people,
Basically, yeah. I just gave this woman like piles and piles of presents until she slept with me. And that's...
Yeah.
like real people.
Oh yeah, wait. and then in Dragon Age, my friend played a dwarf in that, and then there's like a gay
Yeah.
half character. He
This is what everyone
he
did. By the way.
accidentally, I guess, engineered into a point where the gay character was like, "Hey, do you want to bang?" And he was like, "All right." And then it was like they started like it was like this skimpy dwarf in his
I love the
underwear,
idea of
and
your
this
friend being
elf,
like,
and he was like,
like sitting there like completely straight faced, like, all right, let's do
Yeah.
this.
But he said like he watched up until the point and they were both in their underwear, and he was like, "Nah, you're gonna make a sandwich." That's too much for me.
How can you accidentally become a gay character? It's like I was
I-
chatting up this elf, and then like suddenly he wanted to sleep
so,
with me.
You know Mass Effect 2, the whole thing is you have a crew of people.
Yeah.
And you make them all super loyal to you.
Oh,
and then
he thought he was
eventually-
doing that, but yeah,
No, well, but then you go on that suicide mission,
Yeah,
whatever,
yeah.
and some people might die, and there's like you obviously don't want people to die because you like everyone on your crew, presumably. During that game,
Crew's
I was
probably
like basically romancing no one.
right.
I was trying to get with I can't remember the
I
blue
tried to
head,
get. I
the
tried
blue
to
head
get.
chick.
Oh yeah, the
Yeah.
priest lady. Yeah, me too.
And then, like, and then right before the last cutscene, this other chick came up to me. She has the mask. I don't remember any
Oh
names now.
yeah.
Yeah.
They'll have
People-
like
people will
fantasy names like Gwendolyn.
Exactly. Yeah, the mask chick came up and she was like, "I realise we have a lot of feelings for each other. We should bang." Or it was probably more dramatic than that, but that's what I got from it. And because I was so like, if she's not loyal to me, then she might die, and I don't want her to die. I don't want to bang her, but I don't want her to die. I was like, bang. And then, yeah.
I like that your choices are it's like bang, don't bang.
But I felt
Brackets,
really bad,
this might
I
have
felt really
negative.
bad about that for ages. Because I've been like romancing this other woman, and then this other
I really hate it,
And I
yeah.
was like, I'm a scumbag.
I had it in that game because I was romancing the priest chick. Like she was like 100% loyal to me.
Yeah.
But I was doing evil things, so the evil witch wanted to bang me. It was like I'm killing all these people, but the priest I really want to like. And it wasn't working. She wasn't into my murdering of
some-
the innocents.
They're really good at characterization.
Yeah,
by the
yeah.
way. I really like when they come up with a new character. They're really.
I think BioWare are the only games where I want to read through all of their bullshit story.
Yeah, like their
I want to
code-
listen
yeah.
to their characters tell
They
me
came
shit.
up with a really cool like universe for
Yeah,
BioWare
yeah.
for Mass Effect.
I think
There's
Dragon
lots of
Age
cool
also
shit.
had that.
Yeah, Dragon Age did as well.
This chain Dragon Age 2 broke it.
The
but
Easter eggs in Dragon Age are really cool.
I don't.
The Superman Easter eggs. Are one of my
I find
favourites.
that no, an Easter egg in that game rips me out of it so hard.
really?
Yeah, if I'm seeing like it's Superman, I'll be like, oh,
No, it wasn't like.
it's my world.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't like, oh, there's Superman. It was
Yeah,
like
I'm
implied Superman.
But even
this isn't real.
implications of stuff. Yeah, I want to be in my world. If I see an Easter egg that a developer put there, I'm like, this world
But it
was
depends, 'cause
crafted
there
by
was, like,
someone.
Do you not? In like Skyrim, they had like the notched mining pick. or
Skyrim,
whatever.
yeah,
Did you
that was
not-
really
did you
cool.
not bother?
Skyrim ripped me out of itself so many times that it did not bother me.
That game.
But Dragon Age pulls me in so much, and then if it did something like that, it would just kick me out of it. So that's probably a good place to wrap up. We've been talking for a while
Been a
now.
long one.
That's a good point. I'm really hot. We left the heating on.
Yeah,
before
we did
started,
the heating
and
on
now
when we were doing
We
it.
are suffering.
Turn it off, it's
Yeah.
boiling.
Yeah,
It's
it's,
getting a bit nerdy.
I think we're gonna die.
we're getting some funk sweat going on there.
Yeah, that's how it
Sorry,
feels. Sorry, I feel sorry for you.
So should we sign off?
Yeah. All right. Thanks for watching, guys.
We hope we didn't complain too much this time.
Yeah, we're trying to.
Like last time we recorded a podcast. This is the third time we've come together to
Yeah.
record something, and we felt like all we did was whine about stuff for an
That
hour.
one didn't get uploaded.
No.
Yeah,
No, I know.
Yeah,
That's, I'm
that's what we're talking
explaining
about.
Oh, right,
to the
yeah.
people listening. That's why we haven't done a podcast in ages.
Yeah, to unlock this microphone, we also have to put a rings into it to open it up.
Yeah, it's like that's why we've got James's hand here.
Yeah,
Yeah, we cut it
Like-
off before he left.
it's gonna be really difficult.
We'll just put his dick on the table.
I wish my dick made that noise when I put it on the table. It's more of a.
Mine's more like it.
Alright.
The gentle tap. Anyway, thanks. Which is what I call.
That's
what,
what, yeah, I was gonna say, that's what happens when we make love.
Thanks for watching, everyone. Just want to bang?
Well, right now?
Yeah.
No, it's really hot.
Oh, your room's probably quite cool.
Oh, yeah, we're
Are you still turning it off?